Hey guys, it's Nate from Ferocious Beer Company. How are you guys doing today? You guys may have heard me say I'm live. Like my oldest came in here. I'm like, I just started this. I needed to get this going. I wanted to make sure there were no issues technically. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday night. You guys doing okay? Did you hear my mic? I wasn't sure if you heard it. I'll have to listen on the broadcast again to see what happened. But anyway, it is Memorial Day weekend, so we honor those that have fallen in the defense of our country. We don't have any Memorial Day sales. Typically, I don't do sales on Memorial Day weekend, except for veterans. I boost it from 25% discount to 50% discount. So I'll be doing that tonight. After the show, I'll be updating the discount for veterans to 50% through the weekend. But I'm so glad you guys are here. Looks like Travis Tyler was here first. What's going on, Travis? This is Collaboration Corner part of the show, and then after the Collaboration Corner, we'll be doing the Ferocious Friday Free-For-All. We're looking to have Glorious Beard on. He did send me a message, though. He said that his son's baseball game was in the 14th inning, and he wasn't sure if he was going to make it in time. But we'll see. We'll kind of keep tabs on Kyle and see what's going on with him. And I'll let you know what the result is. But another thing, let's see. We're going to be talking about Strawberry Splash tonight. This is from Tommy Robinette. Scent profile on this is strawberry, ginger, Cuban tobacco, and vanilla bean actually is what is in here. So I can't wait to tell you guys all about this. What else is happening with Ferocious? Our 30% discount is still in effect through the end of this month. It is the 27th now of May, which means you have just, 4 more days to save 30% with code mental health at ferociousbeard.com. So a couple other things we'll be doing is we are doing 2 giveaways tonight. Those giveaways are from Instagram. Those of you that entered are already entered to win. And let me see. Let me bring up my notepad for a second because I had already done all this work. So open. Let me go to, where is it? Here it is, my desktop. And the first giveaway is I had posted on Instagram what label or like what look caught your attention more, the 4-ounce labels or the 2-ounce labels. So I will be giving away a $50 giveaway based on your answers to some lucky Instagrammer. And then I'm also giving away a combo of Lone Wolf. We're going to get the oil and the 2-ounce butter. So I'll be doing a separate giveaway for that tonight. So stick around for that. And let me see who else is here making comments. Let's see. Greeter says he can't wait. Man, what's going on? Michael, great to see you. Thanks for being here. It's about that time. Yes, absolutely. Satisfied. Senior, hello, Nate and company here listening and putting together a TV stand. Much better at creating terrific scent profiles. Just saying. Yeah, oh man, those things can be kind of challenging to put together. I put together a few myself and I've hung a few fans too. And those are definitely things I don't look forward to. But I love making scents for you guys. Satisfied Senior says, good luck to Tommy. Absolutely. Bearded Ninja's here. Hi, happy I have a 3-day weekend. Man, that's awesome. I'm glad you do too. Definitely. Ms. Melissa Kate is here. What's going on, Melissa? Great to see you. Dan B007 is here. What's going on, Dan? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Sam Pays is here. Howdy, y'all. Good to see you. It's Ferocious time. That's right. It is Ferocious time. Tommy Robinette, good evening, everyone. Hope all is well. Yes. Happy Friday, Ferocious family. Yes, Russ. What's going on, Russ? Great to see you. True North Beer Company's here. What's going on, True North? Great to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Nano O is here. Good to see you. Nicholas Z. Bearded is in the house. Hello, folks, and Nate. Great to see you, Nicholas. Thank you. Strawberry and ginger. It's only missing the oud. So that would be your scent, perhaps, but it is strawberry, ginger, tobacco, and vanilla bean I selected. So Dagan's here. What's going on, Dagan? Great to see you. Todd Berger's here. What's going on, Todd? Great to see you over there on Facebook. And we got 15 total, 14 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook. Great to see you. Steven's here, that middle guy, 1983. This scent sounds incredible. Yeah, it does sound incredible. I'll let you know all about if it actually is incredible in just a few minutes. You like the 4 ounce. You like that 4 ounce label. I think it's definitely just to kind of give you some analytics about that survey. We got 30 people that voted, and 7 people thought that they liked the look of the 2 ounce better, and then 23 thought they liked the look of the 4 ounce glass jar. So clearly, the glass jar is catches more people's attention when you look at the picture. That doesn't mean they necessarily like buying a 4 ounce container. A lot of people have said that they like the 2 ounce because it happens to run out around the time that a 1 ounce bottle of oil runs out. So what I think I'm going to do is I will carry both the 4 ounce and the 2 ounce for at least the primary scents that I've got, and I think what I'm going to do is put the 4 ounce jar on the website as the primary picture, like the picture that someone sees when they click on beard butters, because clearly 23 out of 30 preferred the look of the 4 ounce. Although, again, some people would prefer to purchase the 2 ounce just simply because it has about the same usage life as a 1 ounce bottle of beard oil if they're using it in conjunction with each other. So that's kind of what I'm getting from you all. And I do appreciate you guys answering that question. All right, catching up. Deleted Instagram earlier this year. Oh, you did you? Really? I'm satisfied. It's on me combo in beer tonight. Oh, Russ, awesome. That is awesome to hear. I know we had talked a little about the various scents you were considering, but I'm glad you picked It's On Me. That is a wonderful scent. Yes, Mike's recommendation. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Nate, is the 30% off for everything on the website? Nicholas, of course. Everything on the website that is on the ferociousbeard.com website. So there may be some things like t-shirts and stuff that are on the printful site, or some cafe press items, some, things like that, glass mugs, coffee cups, things like that. Those would not be available with, you couldn't use the 30% off because it's not a ferociousbeard.com website. But yeah, everything else on the site, that 30% it holds for the rest of everything on the site. Justin Bell, PA, is here. What's going on? Nate and Ferocious fam. Good to see you, Justin. How's it going? Nail Banger 777 is in the house. What's going on, brother? Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Joshua Ricks is here. What's going on? Hey there, Nate. Hope all is well. Everything's great, man. We're going on a family vacation, leaving tomorrow morning. We'll be heading off to Destin, Florida from here. So can't wait to hit the road, so to speak. It'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with my family, with the kids, and just enjoying some family time. I'm really looking forward to that. So Tiki says, tonight's scent does sound like a fire scent. I shall let you guys know all about that just in a couple of minutes. Steven says, I prefer glass containers personally. I tell you what, man, the feel of a glass container in your hand, it just feels solid. I mean, it's just a nice feel in your hand. I get more room to be able to put things on the jar in a way that gives it space so you can actually read it, and it's not super tiny. Like, contrast that with the old, well, like with the black and whites. It's like all you can fit is like maybe a logo, what it is, and then the ingredients. But they're so, it's so tiny, the font, that it's hard to really. Unless I have my glasses on, I can definitely not read what's in there. But with this, it's a lot more solid. There we go. And it's a lot more easy to read with the colors. And the colors, they just pop. I really do enjoy the fact that I've moved to color labels for a lot of the products. You get your room for a scent profile, which is always nice. Come on, get in focus. This camera, I'll tell you what. Have the full mailing address, which is nice, if you can read it. Nah, you can't. It's just acting up, my camera. It's a Logitech Brio, and I think it's about 2 years old now, so it's just not quick as it should be, but oh well. Bearded Wiley is here. What's going on, Beard Wiley is here. What's going on, Beard Wiley? Great to see you. Let's see who else is here. 22. If you guys have not hit the like button or the unlike button, hit one of them, please. I'd love to get your feedback on that. And if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell, and you'll always know when I go live on YouTube. Okay, let's see here. Nailbanger says, I love the bigger beard butter myself. Yeah, it's one of the things that, like there's some a couple of things that I think about as a maker, right? So I think about how much ingredients I'm putting in there, because it is double what the 2 ounce is, and I always use triple the amount of fragrances and essential oils for my butters than I do in an oil. So really, it's like 6 times the amount of fragrances in this than there is in the bottle. And that is because simply it's solids, right? There's solid shea butter, lanolin, and so you really need to put more fragrances and essential oils in order to bust through all that solidness in there. So, Tiki says, Russ Young saying it's on him. I thought he was talking about buying a round of shots for everyone in the crowd. Of course you would think that, Tiki, but it's on me is a scent from Satisfied Senior, and it is a great scent. Boy, these comments just are popping up. Sorry if I miss you. I'm trying not to, but let's see here. Going down. There we go. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Speaking of glasses, I need to get my eyes checked. Haven't been in 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm using readers for this, but I do have prescriptions, which generally work pretty well. But for when I'm right in front of a computer, the readers definitely work better for me. Tiki says that metal guy, I could use the guy Wolfie in here tonight. How cool would it be for him to still be around seeing this? Man, that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be awesome. They call me E, popping in to say, hit the yes and say hello. Movie night with your son. Have a great evening. Oh, you too, E. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great time. Actually, doesn't Top Gun come out today? Top Gun Maverick? I think that's out tonight. So I don't know what movie you're seeing, but enjoy whatever it is you see. Tommy says, my wife and I have been wanting to go to Destin. I've only seen the Carolina coast, so it'd be nice to see some clear water. Tommy, I tell you what, man, I love the Gulf Coast in Florida. It's just absolutely beautiful water. Not that the Atlantic is not nice, but it's not the same thing. It is. I grew up in Rhode Island, so I had the Atlantic Ocean. As you get to Florida, it's definitely a little bit different feel, the ocean, but once you see the Gulf Coast, oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous, that blue water. Okay, sometimes when I use butter, I say, slather me in gravy, you dirty old man. Of course you would. Let's see, Miss Melissa K asks, are you limited to what graphics you can put on labels, not size related, or can you just about put anything you want? So I can literally put anything I want that fits in the label space. But one thing I try not to ever do is I try not to use copyrighted images, and particularly images like, I see some companies coming out with like Star Wars themed oils, or, different Game of Thrones or things like that. And I'm just, I don't want to ever get sued by anybody. But let's say you had a scent and you wanted me to put like a collaboration corner scent, and you had an image you wanted me to put on the bottle. I can certainly do that. I can definitely do that. And if you look at all the different collaboration corner scents, a lot of those have actual pictures of the people that created them on the bottle. Another thing I use pretty heavily is Canva. Canva is a great website for finding images that are commercially available. Now, I do pay a subscription fee for that Canva, but it lets me use a lot of fonts and images that I wouldn't otherwise have access to. And so, like, if you send me a picture, I'll import it into Canva, and then I'll go ahead and just take that image and use it. So, yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Catching up here. All right. Happy birthday, Emo and Tiki. Emo's here. What's going on, Emo? Happy birthday. Glad to see you. And Tiki, happy birthday to you, too. True North Beard Company says, right on, man, I'm from Boston. Oh, nice. Love Boston. Boston is just an amazing city. My father, he was born in Belmont, Mass, and he worked the last 30 years. He passed away earlier this year, but he worked for the last 30 years or so in Brookline, Mass. So I'm super familiar with like Beacon Street, the Green Line, that whole Coolidge Corner area. So Boston's just a kick-ass city. I love the city of Boston. So Ryan Maitland is here. What's going on, Ryan? Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Happy Friday. Or am I a Pats fan? I'm a Tom Brady fan. I loved the Pats when I was up there. I honestly don't watch much football anymore. Just for a variety of reasons, but mostly because I'm spending time with the family. But I do like the Pats though, and I've been to Patriot Place, great place, great stadium, Gillette Stadium, and I enjoy the whole Patriots theme up there. But I'm not necessarily a Cowboys fan though. I do like the stadium there, although I haven't seen a game there. But I have been to the stadium for some other events. So hope that answers your question. Let's see here. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Us, America, absolutely. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, guys. Enjoy it, and think about those in the service that didn't make it. But I hope you do enjoy your 3-day Memorial Day weekend. Smash that like button, fellas. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, you've been dabbling in graphic design. That's why I asked. Definitely answered my question. Thanks. Oh, perfect. Great. Canva is just a really nice site for, like, if you have specific sizes you need to work with, you can size your graphic. And then I import that graphic into another program and print my labels. So that's how I do that. Belmont, great town. Sorry for your loss. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, Belmont is a cool little city, but it's a nice little city. Okay, here. Think you would get a cease and desist, not actually sued. You know what? I don't know. I mean, when I grew up in Rhode Island, there was a law firm that had a Mickey Mouse like a Mickey Mouse watch, a big watch, a real watch, like a real clock, but it looked like a watch. And I think they were sued by Disney, and they actually won. Somehow they won their case. But you know what? Why do I want to take the risk? Why get a cease and desist? Because if I sold things with products, well, for one, it's not mine to promote, right? I mean, I was not involved in any Star Wars movies. I don't want to take the chance. I want to kind of stay on the straight and narrow when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And it's the same reason that like when I do giveaways, like for the people that order on the app, I do a monthly $50 giveaway. A lot of companies would be like, hey, whoever orders on the app, do a giveaway. But me, I take the extra step and have a way to also enter where you can send in a letter for that month, because by law, I'm required to have an alternate way to let you enter giveaways without purchasing anything. But there's a lot of companies that don't think about that, and they just are like, oh, hey, for all the sales we get, we're going to have a giveaway. And it's not legal. And I just want to do the right thing. Since it's my name on the bottom line, it's my name on the LLC, you know what I mean? So Sophia's here. Hey guys, sorry I'm a little late today. No worries, Sophia. Glad you're here. Happy Friday. And welcome to, school's over, right? So I think, so that means it's the beginning of summer. Brookline's a really great area. It is. Yeah, I remember there used to be a great pizza place called Taurus's Pizza. It was awesome. I loved it. It was Greek-owned, and that closed. I think it became like a Chinese restaurant or something, but I love Brookline, though. Very affluent area, yes. Let's see here. Okay, hey, I'm caught up with the comments. Make a note of that. That's cool. I'm totally caught up with it. So why don't we do this? Why don't we talk about Strawberry Splash? Strawberry Splash. Again, this is from Tommy Robinette, and this is a strawberry ginger. The original ask was tobacco and vanilla, a splash of it. So what I decided to do is anytime someone says tobacco and they don't specify, because I've got cherry tobacco and I've got Cuban tobacco, I decided to use Cuban tobacco. So Cuban tobacco in here, and then when people write vanilla, That's cool because that means I have a couple of vanillas to use. I have my strict plain old vanilla in jojoba oil, which doesn't really smell sweet at all. It's just literally vanilla, scraped vanilla that I put into jojoba, and then I just let it basically brew, if you will, in the sun for several months, and that's how that comes up. Then I also have warm vanilla sugar, and I have vanilla bean. And so for this, I decided to use vanilla bean to add a little bit of a base to it. Reader says, let's see, Nate, you are more than welcome to use my pick on my scent that you made, but you may scare some customers. Oh, I don't think we'll scare them, but I appreciate that. Definitely. I definitely appreciate that. Tiki says, I think my kids have 7 more days. Wow, really? Okay, so New England was more like that, where we get out. I remember when I went to school, we would always start in like June, and then we would end around June 15th or so. But here in Texas, school starts in late August and gets out usually in May. So it's a little bit different, probably because of the heat or something. I'm guessing if I had to guess. Bearded Metal Chef, good evening, ladies and gents. Nate, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Right, catching up, and the kids are done here where I'm at as of today. Okay, so as of today, a Friday. See, to me, in my mind, it always makes sense to start school on a Monday and end on a Friday. But for some reason, the schools around here, they start like on a Thursday. So you go for 2 days, and then you're back starting the following week for the first full week. And then when they end, they usually end like on a Wednesday, which seems weird to me, but oh well, that's the way it is here. So Strawberry Splash. So I want to tell you guys about what I think about this scent. And let me bring up the actual, like how many drops in case I need to refer to that. Just bringing that up right now. Okay, it's opening now. Your son doesn't get out till June 8th. Okay. Huh. Tommy says. June 8th. Wow. Okay, collaboration corner. Oh, you know what? So I've got multiple computers around here. I've got one here that I broadcast from, obviously. And I do a lot of like, paperwork and stuff like that here, or, back end stuff for the website. But on the other computer over there, which is my Microsoft Surface Pro, that's where I documented the drops. And I never hit save over there, so it's not bringing up the most recent version. So I'm just going to have to wing it. So I will do that. Anyhow, so in here, let me close this. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that basically I wanted to have a I didn't want it to be super strawberry like, but I wanted to have it where you could actually smell it. That's for sure. So I went kind of medium on the strawberry. And then with the ginger, I wanted it to kind of just be there in the background, but not be like, ooh, that smells like too much like ginger. Pretty much with the whole scent, I wanted it to just be kind of a nice blend of all of the things instead of having something be too much of one thing. Now, I probably could have added a little more strawberry because the name of it is Strawberry Splash. But when I made this, though, I decided to just kind of have it be a nice blend of everything. So you wouldn't necessarily, wouldn't necessarily have to like be focused on one exact scent in there. So that's kind of like where my mindset was when I was making this. So when I smell this in the bottle, I get the Cuban tobacco, I get the strawberry and ginger, and I get a very, very low note of that vanilla bean. And the vanilla bean, that's the reason I put this in here, is because I added that last, and everything in this bottle was kind of like a upper or middle note, and I wanted to add a little bit of a base note. So that's why I decided to go with that vanilla bean, because the vanilla bean does have a nice base note to it. As long as you don't overdo it. If you overdo vanilla bean, in my opinion, it can just be too much base. So I decided to just kind of, again, do like a medium amount of drops of the vanilla bean, just to give it that pleasing base note in your, in your nose, but not be too much. So that's what I did. And so you don't actually pick out much particular scent in this, but you do get kind of a nice rounded smell of everything in there. And again, we're talking about strawberry, ginger, Cuban tobacco, and vanilla bean. So now, favorite part, let me put it on my arm. All right. So here we go. There it is. Pretty clear. For those of you that have white beards, I think you would really enjoy the Ferocious Beard base carriers, just because it's nothing too heavy, nothing too yellow, or it's not super heavy or green or things like that. It's a nice like a medium strength or medium weight beard oil. All right, so let me put this on here, and I can smell it already coming up from where my arm is. It's just really, really, that Cuban tobacco and the ginger really start to take place. And you do get the strawberry, but it's not like overly strawberry. It's kind of like just a nice blend of everything put together. That vanilla bean gives you the kind of the base note you might be looking for. I think what I'm going to do with this one, actually, I don't, Tommy, here's what I'm going to do. I want this to be a little bit more strawberry scented than it is. I don't detect the strawberry nearly as much as I wish I would, even though I was originally intending to have everything blend, but I do want the strawberry to pop just a little bit more. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to intensify the strawberry by 25%, and I can already envision what that will smell like by doing that. So based on what I smell now, and the fact that I'll be upping the strawberry slightly, what I'm going to do, because I think this is a really, really nice scent in general, is I'm going to rate this one the following way. I'm rating it an A because I already do love the scent, and I know that in my mind I can envision a little bit more strawberry popping from this. So I will boost that. I'll update my spreadsheet, and then this will be going on the ferociousbeard.com website with the name Strawberry Splash by Tommy Robinette. So Tommy, congratulations to you. This is a really, really great scent. So very, very good. Thank you for submitting that. And let me see. I am just basically Bearded Metal Chef, all about that bass note treble. You know, which is fine in a car, but when it comes to scents, you got to have that bass and you got to have that middle note. Or at least, my rule is you got to have 2 out of 3. Either it's a bass and a high note, a bass in the middle, a middle and a high. You can't have 2 highs or 4 highs and 4 basses. As long as it's kind of a blend of things, that's what's really important, I think. So, right, let me see. Oh, Ellie's talking about Connecticut. You would travel from Derby, Connecticut just to go. I don't know where you're traveling. You would be traveling to. I missed that part of it, but I'm definitely familiar with Derby, Connecticut, Ansonia area near New York. That sounds awesome to me, Nate. Yeah. Oh, Tommy, this is a great scent. Just a little bit more strawberry I'm going to add, and that's on me, and that's the collaboration corner part of it. The collaboration from me is I'm going to add some strawberry, and I don't always do that because I don't need to a lot of times, but in this case, I'm definitely going to do that because I think it will help the scent. It's already like just about there, and that's going to help it. Question, Nate, how many tries does it take to make one collaboration scent? Normally 1 try, sometimes 2, once 3, but mostly once. And I start off slow, I build it up slowly, and then I add things as I think is needed until it's the way I want it to. And for some reason, when I made this earlier, I was thinking it was just going to be spot on, but I just think it definitely needs a little more strawberry. But it's a great scent otherwise. Like if it wasn't called Strawberry Splash, I'd say, hey, this is a great summer scent, but it's called Strawberry Splash. So because of that, that's like to me what I call a clue. It needs to be more strawberry. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. A for awesome. Congrats. Yes, absolutely. What did it rate it? It rated an A. Absolutely. Nate, you should do a show Friday topic on base, middle, and topic notes. A lot of people wouldn't know what you're talking about. But you know something, Tiki, I think you're right, but this is Friday. This is Friday, and those of you, like, in other words, we've merged the shows into one, and the people that follow this show, based on how much I talk about it, I think they are starting to understand it. But it's a great idea, and I think that's what I can certainly hit that on like the next hour and a half when we get into the free for all portion of the show. But absolutely, I think of the beginning of the show as still Tuesday. I don't know why. I know why, because I've been doing it for a long time on Tuesday. But I definitely can see where, the more people that have knowledge about that, the better. And that's why I try to hit it on this show, because this is the show where people submit their cents. So yeah, for sure. So let me do this. I want to do a quick giveaway, and this one is courtesy of Stephen. Whoops, hold on one second. It's Stephen. I call him Stephen, but Bearded Ninja 84. You all know him by. This one is courtesy of him. This is a $25 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company in memory of his father, who was also a veteran, a U.S. Air Force veteran. So we're going to do a giveaway, and again, this is thanks to Bearded Ninja 84, Steven. So thank you very much for that giveaway, man. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's bring that graphic up real quick, and we're going to do a giveaway, $25 gift card. Okay, so I think what we'll use for the hashtag is going to be USAF, hashtag USAF for the U.S. Air Force. So that is what the hashtag will be. So just type in hashtag USAF and you will be entered to win this $25 gift card. Oh no, Venom says his phone is crapping out. What's up, Venom? Oh man, sorry to hear your phone is crapping out. Do you have access to like a TV or something where you have YouTube? Hopefully. But let's see, New York City, great to visit, not so much to live. I like visiting New York, but like I can't imagine actually living in Manhattan. Not just because of the cost, but then again, my uncle and aunt, they lived over on West 86th Street years ago. He was a B-17 navigator, and then he became an actor, and he lived on West 86th Street. It was a really nice apartment. If it was something like that, of course, they had rent control back then. This was back in like the mid 70s to like the late 80s. And then when my aunt passed away, he ended up moving up to Burlington, Vermont. And that was a nice area too. I do like Burlington too. True North says he used to chill in Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan a lot. Yeah, cool. And see, I know Manhattan, but I'm not familiar enough with like Brooklyn and Queens to separate. Like to me, it's all Manhattan, New York City. But I did used to watch what was it called? Welcome Back, Kotter, and that was in Brooklyn. Of course, that was just a TV show, but it was they used to Welcome to Brooklyn and stuff like that, and that was pretty cool. All right, so we got how many people have entered so far? 21. Awesome. 21 entries. Let me bring that up on the screen and let you guys see what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. You can't comment too much because your phone's not working properly. Definitely. You were a hoodlum in New York, huh? Us Boston people don't get out west often. We usually go to the Cape, New Hampshire, and Maine. Right, yeah. We used to go to New York City to watch plays. Like my wife used to like going to Broadway plays, so we'd go there about like twice a year. We'd go down to New York. The Cape for sure. I've been there quite a bit. New Hampshire was always really pretty, and the only place I've been really in Maine. I've never been to like the woods of Maine. I've only been to like York Beach and Kittery along the coastline. Heathen Deets for me, Nate. Sorry for early entry. I have to figure out to watch on another phone. Oh yeah, no worries. Let me just document that real quick. And then I think someone else had an entry too, but I'll go back and find that. Okay, let me see. Okay, Vermont is beautiful. It is. Oh yeah, I love Vermont. Burlington was just a beautiful city, and the great temperatures. Yeah, so much good food and nightlife in New York City. But you know what though? You got awesome food in Boston too, True North. You got some amazing Italian food. You got great Chinese food, and Greek pizza. I mean, I love the pizza in Massachusetts. So, New York has like New York style pizza, which is different than like the kind you get in Boston. All right, so let's go ahead and draw on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Greeter, you win the $25 gift card. And again, this is thanks to Bearded Ninja 84. Steven, thank you for that. So Greeter, I'll be sending your gift card off to you after the show tonight. So thank you very much for that. Let's see. Heck yeah, Tiki, I'm running to the mountains. The whole Northeast got banging food. Yeah, they do. They sure do. All right. Catching up. G-Lou, hey, what's going on, Gary? Thanks for stopping by tonight. So Greeter wins a $25 gift card thanks to Bearded Ninja 84 for your gift card in memory of your father, who, again, to those of you that don't know, was a U.S. Air Force veteran. And so we, of course, appreciate his service. And I'm sad that he's not there for you anymore, Stephen. I miss my father, too. And, just reminds you of the fragility of life and how seemingly a whole lifetime can just fly by. I'm often reminded of the fact that I am going to be 51 in June, which is Jesus. That's just less than a month away. I'll be 51 years old. And so it just is one of those things, I want to try to be there for my kids and my wife, obviously my wife, but my kids particularly. I've really, the older you get, the more you want to make sure that you're providing them with like a solid foundation. And so that's kind of like where my head is, particularly this year. And so I've been really, really trying to make sure I can get more time for that. And that's one of the reasons why I streamlined the 2 broadcasts into 1. And you guys, I'm sure you understand, but that's kind of like where my head is. So let's see here. What else is happening? Ellie says you're not missing anything in SI. Let's see. Greeter says that's actually very fitting because your dad is also a U.S. Air Force vet. Oh no, that's amazing. That's cool. What a small world. The time when I was in the Air Force, yes, okay, we did have Desert Storm, but like I will say, luckily, I never saw combat. I was a security police officer in the Air Force. When Desert Storm kicked off, I got deployed to a housing unit in Germany. I was in Germany, but I got deployed to a housing unit at a remote site and protected the personnel and the families that lived there. That's what my job was. I know quite a few more that were actually sent downrange and saw combat. After Desert Storm, I was involved in Operation Provide Comfort, which was where we were protecting the Kurds from, Kurdistan, right? The old Kurdistan. It's smack in the middle of Iraq, Turkey, and Syria. And so they sent us to protect what ended up being a multinational helicopter base. And it was also a tent city for Kurdish refugees. And so I was there, as part of the Security Police Squadron 36 Tactical Fighter Wing in Bitburg Air Base, Germany. It was originally going to be a C-130 base, but there was too much groundwater in the ground. And so they decided to turn it into a helicopter base. And it ended up being this multinational NATO helicopter base. Venom says, hate this broken phone. My screen is cracked. I hope I didn't make you mad for an early entry. No, Venom, not at all. Of course not. I mean, come on, man. I'm a realist. You good, man. You know, believe me, it takes a lot to piss me off, Venom, and that by the least is not going to piss me off at all, man. You're good. We're a family, right? Respect to all the veterans out there. Absolutely respect, Nate. Yes. And you guys know, I try to do as much as I can on my end from ferociousbeard.com for veterans. And again, after the show, I'll be boosting the discount for veterans to 50% through Veterans Day. Normally it's 25%, but we'll be going to 50% for veterans. The rest of you guys who are not veterans, you guys, of course, can use code mental health through the 31st, and you'll save 30%. But yeah, I don't do discounts on Memorial Day just for anybody, but for veterans, I boost it to 50%. So True North says Boston has the best food: pizza, Italian, Chinese, sub shops, bar food, breakfast. It's all up here. So you know what? I do have a question though. Back when I lived up in the Northeast, I wasn't really interested in like breakfast burritos. But that's one of my favorite meals here is actually breakfast burritos out here in the Fort Worth area. And I don't remember if you could even get those up there. But I mean, all the other things you checked off, for sure, man. Pizza, Italian food. I remember going to an Italian restaurant in the North End of Boston, and it was like spaghetti and a meatball. It wasn't like meatballs. It was just one giant meatball. It was probably like 3 inches round. It was amazing. Nate, your beard is on point. Thanks. There's a couple of little things I want to, but thank you. I appreciate that. And this I'm really working on the mustache. All right, let's see here. So since Venom, I do actually have to get that sent. I put it down as just a note, but I want to search for that and make sure I get the full sent profile here. So Heathen Deets. Okay, so that is oud, sage patchouli, dragon's blood, and cedar leather. So let me go back to this week's, the 27th, and sent number 1. That is Heathen Deets. All right, got it. And somebody else placed a sent profile up before, way up in the comments before we started, and I do not have that one. So if you did that, please send it again. Let me know. I only have one on the board so far. It's Venom with his Heathen Deets. All right, Truth North says his dad is also a U.S. Air Force veteran. Awesome. That is awesome. Glorious is home. All right, that means you'll be on the show, I hope. Hope it's not too late to get your sent in. No, we're taking sent profiles right now. So go ahead and get it in and get your stinking butt into the shower, man. And then you can enjoy this. Join the second half. You'll be on the show. So appreciate that. Russ says Orange Heat. All right, let me grab that, Russ. Orange Heat. That is... Here it is. We're talking about sweet orange, fireplace embers, cardamom, and oud. Got it, Russ. Sent number 2 tonight. Okay, just in time, Kyle. You're right, Ellie. Just in time. Not many breakfast burritos up here. I do love them, though. Sophia wants to enter Mr. Fluffy. You got it, Sophia. Let me grab that. I have to go back in time here and find it. So, let's see. Okay, so the last time that sent was submitted was March 22nd. So, I've moved it over to this tonight's, and it is sent number 3, Sophia. Thank you. Glorious morning for Glorious Beard. All right, Glorious, let me grab it. Glorious morning. Okay, there it is. We're talking about blueberry, apple, coffee, scraped vanilla in jojoba, and oatmeal stout. Talk about New England. That sounds like a typical New England breakfast to me. Like oatmeal with all that stuff on it. Got it. Fired up, says Melissa Kate. All right, Melissa, let me get that for you. Fired up is clove, orange, oud, vanilla, bean, and campfire. Sent number 5. Thanks, Melissa. Appreciate that. Midnight Romp for Justin Bell. Let me get it. Okay. I have to go back a little bit. 517. Yes, there it is. Mandarin orange. Mandarin or orange, blueberry, lavender, and musk. Okay. So those of you that joined us recently and didn't know, so Tommy Robinette sent Strawberry Splash, rated an A. I will be adding a little bit more strawberry to it, only because of the name Strawberry Splash. I should have been, like, that's a clue, right? And I just kind of, not missed the clue, but I didn't pay nearly enough attention to that clue. So I'll be adding a little more strawberry, but it rated an A. It's already great as is, but I'm going to boost the scent simply because it is called Strawberry Splash, and therefore, in my opinion, it needs a little more strawberry. Okay. Right. Nate, can I add good vibes from last week? You got it, Bearded Metal Chef. Let me get that right now. All right. Good vibes. We're talking about ginger, orange, Atlas, cedarwood, patchouli, rosemary, and vanilla. Number 7, brother. True North. Nate, we will talk, no doubt. Oh, man, I can't. Yeah, absolutely. I love to talk to other companies, and I also loved, especially, if you're from the Northeast and you know what I like, because most people in the Northeast love the food up there and stuff like that. Rob says solitude from last time. All right, Rob Brandon, thanks for stopping by, Rob. Let me get that for you. All right, and another thing I just want to mention to you guys, if your scent wins and I make it and it scores an A or B, it will go up on the ferociousbeard.com website for others to get. And if there's certain images you want to use, as long as it's not a copyrighted image, let me know. Send it off my way. I'll definitely be able to include it in the labels. I'm still working on the butter labels. Like, I finally got the butter labels to work well for these, for my products. But for those products that are kind of, your own, that have a little bit different look and feel than mine do. I'm going to be spending some more time trying to work on those. So for now, we're still doing the black and whites for the butters. But I just want to let you guys know what's happening with that. All right, so Rob, your scent is number 8. It's sandalwood bourbon, Cuban tobacco, mountain rain, oak moss, and honeysuckle, and it's called Solitude. Got it, Rob. Thank you. Emo, what's going on? Coup de grace for the 50th time, right? We're going to keep trying, though. And one of these days, Emo, I have a feeling it's just going to be your day. I don't know if it's going to be today, but we'll see. But it's up there. Bearded Ninja 84, this is the scent I think you were telling me about. You had a new scent, and you limited it to 5. So I'm going to be counting here. Let's see. Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla, Campfire, Dirt, Watermelon, and Peach. Call it Summer in the 90s. There you go. Wow, that's awesome. That means we won't need 2 labels for each beard oil if it has 9 or 10 cents on it. But I'm just teasing you, brother. But sounds like a great scent. So let me see. Bearded Ninja. Okay, and again, Dr. Pepper, Cherry Vanilla, Campfire, Dirt, Watermelon, that's a new one, and Peach, and we're calling it Summer in the 90s. All right, that's scent number 10, Stephen. Glow, 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 glorious. My Zest Friend, you got it, Ellie? Let me grab that one. Okay, My Zest Friend. Pink, grapefruit, lime, tangerine, juniper berry, bergamot, and cinnamon. Okay, that is scent 11 this week. Greeter says, I can't remember what scent I entered last week, but I'm sure you can find it. Yeah, let me go find that for you. Oh, it was spiced latte, vanilla, cinnamon leaf, and coffee. So that is scent number 12 this time, Michael. So thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that, Tiki. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Mike says, hey, Mike, aces and 8s. All right, Mike, let me grab that for you. Aces and 8s. Vanilla oud, Texas cedarwood, fireplace embers, leather. Cool. It is up there now. Scent number 13, lucky 13. Okay, Sweet Inferno, please, bearded, pampered chef consultant. Yeah, let me get that Sweet Inferno. Okay, there it is. And we're talking about sweet orange, bergamot, myrrh, fireplace embers, passion fruit and guava, and Atlas cedarwood. Okay, scent number 14. Oh, Nicholas is using the new spruce we've got. All right, let me put it out here. Okay, we're talking about spruce, orange, sea salt, and oh, a couple more things. Oak moss, bamboo, another new one, and sage. And what do we want to call that one, Nicholas? Let me know. And I'll replace the name. I'll just put a temporary thing that just says name in here for now. Let me know what you want to call that. Sophia says, Nate, did you see your comment? I saw Mr. Fluffy, but I did not see. Let me go up a little bit and see if I can see any more comments. Can I enter? Yes, I did see that one. That's the one I saw, Sophia. And that is scent number 3, vanilla and pineapple, Mr. Fluffy. So you are good to go. Sam Hayes. Let's see. Okay. No guys, no glory. Texas cedarwood. Campfire. Dirt. Leather. Cherry tobacco. And tequila. I gotta update the name. It's tequila limon, but it's tequila. I mean, you could say tequila lime. But yeah, I need to change that. It's not the first time someone mentioned to me. I need to update it, but it's tequila limon, so it's called No Guys, No Glory. ... No glory. All right, Sam, that is scent number 16. Oh, no guts, no guts, no glory. Oh, that changes things just slightly. No guys, no glory. No guts, no glory. All right, we'll change that to no guts, no glory. Okay, you got it, man. You good, Sam? Picnic in the woods, Tiki says. All right, let me grab that. Where did that go? I saw that one as I was looking through my notes earlier. Picnic. There it is. Well, here we go, Tiki. That is from last week, but I think it was watermelon and oud, and then I wrote a scent to be determined by Tiki. So was there like one more thing you wanted to add to that? Not 100% sure on that. So let me know if not. Otherwise, it's going to be watermelon and oud. Picnic in the woods. Nate, the name on that is Dashing Z's. All right, thanks, Nicholas. Dashing Z's. Dashing Z's. Got it. Okay, dumb autocorrect. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I got you, man. You're good. All right, you're on your other phone. Everyone, woohoo, nice. Very cool. True North asks, Ellie, how's Colorado? Always been intrigued by that state. Yeah, well, Colorado's beautiful too. Better half. Satisfied senior. Better half. All right. Satisfied senior. Bamboo. Watermelon. And vanilla bean. Excellent. Got it. Better half. All right, that's scent number 18. Okay, Tommy Robinette has a new scent idea. Let me just jot that down. And he's saying lemon lime. Okay. South Seas and oud. All right, Tommy, what do you want to call that one? Venom says, have that British Knight in tonight. Smells nice. Oh, thanks, Venom. Bearded Knight Josh would be happy to hear that. That's his collaboration corner. And actually, that was his. I think he actually did that as a create your own, and then we ended up. I think it's a create your own special release is what that is. But yeah, that's Bearded Knight Josh's scent, and I haven't seen him in a while. Got to reach out to him and see how he's doing, what he's been up to. Okay, Travis Tyler has a scent here. Oh, Tommy, what do you want to call that? Travis Tyler. There we go. Spelled it. Blackberry. Oud. Tobacco leaf. So I'm going to say Cuban tobacco because I don't have a tobacco leaf per se, but I do have a Cuban tobacco. Antique wood. teak wood, and we're going to call it Elm Street. All right, got it. That is scent number 20. Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Hunter from last time. All right, let me grab that. Let me find it. Hunter. There it is. It is black pepper, Texas cedarwood, sage, dirt, and warm rustic woods. Okay, scent number 21. Greeter says, speaking of Dr. Pepper, I just tried the Dr. Pepper Dark Berry today, and I gotta say, it's delicious. I haven't tried it yet. You like it though, huh? Interesting. These special releases they're coming out with. Oh, here we go. Sophia says, can you add some watermelon to that? Vanilla and pineapple. So vanilla, watermelon, and pineapple. And we're going to call it Mr. Fluffiest Beach Party. Okay. Mr. Fluffiest Beach Party. All right, Sophia, that is done. It's still scent number 3. It's vanilla, watermelon, and pineapple now. So thank you. Got it. Oh, if you ever visit Colorado, just watch out for the creepy statue called Lucifer near Denver International Airport. I'll tell you, I've flown into DIA before, and like the two things that strike me as odd is the city's not right there, and the mountains aren't right there. They're both off in the distance. It's like they built the airport in this giant field, several miles away from either the mountains or the city. So, hey, you finally beat The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on your Nintendo Switch. Awesome. Congrats. What's up, Mr. Bathroom Fixer? Hey, what's going on, Drew? Thanks for being here, man. So what he's referring to is when we bought this house, the bathroom, so the previous owners updated the bathroom. So it was all brand new stuff, and they used that as a selling point. Well, they cut some corners. So I frequently reach out to Drew, and I'm like, is this supposed to be like this? Look at what they did. So on and so forth. So this time it's the tub. It's not sealed, and it's it needs to be sealed. But it's second floor, so obviously you can imagine any water leaks down, it drips onto the ceiling below and causes water stains. So that's what I'm dealing. Let's see. Tommy asked, do I have any agave fragrance? I do not have agave. If you go to ferociousbeard.com, go to the create your own beard oil page. I've got a list of all my fragrances and essential oils that I do have here. Now, periodically, as people suggest, I will try to kind of find different ones and then add them to the list. So I'll just go ahead and add that as something to possibly look at. See, look into adding guava. Okay. Well, not guava, agave. Different. Got it. So I will see about if I can get something like that, but I've definitely added it to my list. And let me make that yellow, so I'll take action on it, like, when I get a chance. I tell you what, the beer community loves their oud. They sure do. Yes, they do. Venom says, who likes vanilla Coke? Had that today and it's so smooth. So I like vanilla Coke and those machines that where you select your own choices, those multi-soda machines, multi-selector, and you can select vanilla Coke. I like that, but I don't like the one in the bottle very much. Let's see. Hey, Nate, how long did it take you to get used to that Texas heat? Not too long, actually. I enjoy the heat. I don't like the cold weather that much. Especially the snow. I don't like shoveling snow. So when I moved here, I don't mind if it's like 105 and I'm out there mowing the grass. I don't mind it as long as I'm staying hydrated. I actually like the heat. Gotta try a new seal and caulk that toilet to the floor. Is the subfloor soaked? No, it's not soaked. It's not, but it my oldest took a bath and the water splashed up onto the like the base of where the bath, which is a drop-in bathtub, and it wasn't sealed, so some water, little tiny bit, dripped down onto the ceiling below, and not a whole bunch, but it's definitely noticeable. So we're all thankful, Nate, that you do not cut corners. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't cut corners. I try to give you the best bang for your buck, and I always think, how's someone gonna react if I send them this? So if I make something and it's like not to my satisfaction, I'll make it again, because I don't want to have you guys get something that is like, this is not what I expected. Those freestyle soda machines are cool, but a pain in the ass to maintain. Oh, I can imagine, totally, because there's so many things you got to connect. You actually like the snow and cold? Yeah, I mean, one thing I liked is up there, like when it was cold, I used to have a little Piper Tomahawk, and man, that thing would fly so smoothly in the cold weather. Airplanes love cold weather because the air is thicker, and it doesn't take as long to get off the runway. You climb faster, you cruise faster, but I remember like when it was summertime, boy, it would sometimes take a while to get off the ground. Tommy asked, can you name mine Sweet Carolina? Sure. Let me go update that right now. Okay, Sweet Carolina. You got it, Tommy. It's updated. Caulking should fix that. Yes. Yep, but I'm going to have them seal it in place down below first, and then I'll have them caulk it. Or if not, then to your point, I'll just caulk it. Hey, Garrett, you got a scent here, so let me add it to the list. And we're talking about Fresh Rain. Fresh Rain. Was that one on? Let me just, I don't know if that's the name of it. I have Mountain Rain. So I'll switch that to Mountain Rain, because that's what I have. Sometimes I got to check myself to see, wait, do I have a new scent I forgot about? Okay. Oh, let me continue. And please give me a name for that scent, Garrett. It sounds nice. Chamomile. Chamomile. Honeysuckle. And sea salt. Yeah, just all I'm missing is a name, Garrett, so I'll go ahead and update it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You got it there. Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze. Nice. I love that name. Summer Breeze. Michael says, how long have you been on, guys? Is this already Collaboration Corner or free-for-all? So, Michael, we're starting with Collaboration Corner. This is the Collaboration Corner part of it. So, where'd that go? Strawberry Splash by Tommy Robinette scored an A. I'll be updating the scent slightly to boost the strawberry in it, but yes, it definitely it scored an A. It's a really, really great scent. So, but thanks for being here, Michael. How are you doing? Oh, Michael, by the way, I know you had talked about maybe coming up to the farmer's market. So I'll be on vacation starting tomorrow morning, and I'm coming back the following Sunday. So I'll be not at the farmer's market the next couple of Saturdays. So just in case you were thinking of coming up, I just wanted to put that on your radar that I won't be there. So I would hate for you to, come up there and be like, where's Nate? So anyhow, thanks for being here though, Michael. Amrit, what's going on, brother? Great to see you, my friend. Thank you. Venom says, so to be a pain in the ass, I have is my mustache because it keeps going in my mouth. So I'm thinking maybe wax will fix this. I don't know. Any advice you all have? So wax will help with that as long as you're diligent in putting it on. But I trim mine when it gets to be too much, because why? I don't necessarily want to put wax on my mustache every day. And that's why I just take a little trimmer and just trim in, kind of go like this. Trim, trim, trim. And then blow it out and then call it a day. I don't really like using wax on my mustache too much because sorry, my dog's barking. One of them. Amrit says, oh, we switching things up this Friday. So that's what we started doing last Friday, and Collaboration Corner first, and then roll into the free-for-all. That way, it just seems to flow better that way. So, but I'm glad you're here, man. You're a carpenter, by the way. Oh, cool. True North says. Nice. Okay, let's see. Nate, I'll have to see a good time later. You just started working at Academy today. Hey, nice. We've got an Academy here, like probably 2.5 miles down the road from me, and I really like going into that store. They don't always have what I want, but it's a fun store to hang out in and just try out the exercise machines and stuff like that. So I trim it once I start eating it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when it gets to be too much, you're like, all right, enough. I got to trim this thing. So, Greeter says, "Who won? Who won? What? We haven't picked it yet. We've got 22 cents on the board so far, and let's see. There's 24 of you here." Garrett says, "Nate, Mountain Rain could be subbed for Fresh Rain, so it could be Mountain Rain, Chamomile, Honeysuckle, and Sea Salt." Perfect. That's what we got: Mountain Rain, Chamomile, Honeysuckle, Sea Salt, and we're calling it Summer Breeze. Okay. Yep. No worries at all. So let me bring up the wheel picker. Okay, and let me do one more wheel picker too, because I have one wheel picker set up for the giveaway for the Lone Wolf combo winner, which I will pick that in a few. But let me clear this one. Okay, so we got 22 cents up here so far, 24 of you here. Let's say another minute or so. So question, if I was to use wax, would you recommend using the oil first, then the wax? Yes. For Ferocious beard wax, it is there's no carrier oils in it. It is 50% beeswax, and then it's coconut oil, which I guess you could say that's, is, even though it's a solid, it is a carrier oil to speak, but I would use beard oil first, and then I would then use the beard wax, if we're talking about Ferocious beard wax. Yes. All right, 25 of you here. Thanks for being here, guys. We got 22 cents up on the board so far, so if there's maybe another minute or so, if there's a cent you want to add, take a look at ferociousbeard.com, go to the Create Your Own, you'll see the different essential oils and fragrance oils I've got, and then I will just come up with an idea in your head and type it out here, and if I pick yours, I'll make it for the next show. So Travis says, no, don't use oil before wax. So it all depends on what your ultimate goal is. Like, and different waxes have they're made from different ingredients. Ferocious beard wax, it is 50% beeswax and basically 50% coconut oil. So that's all you're going to get, and it's going to be pretty strong. So for the majority, if you're just looking to keep it out of your lips, I would put oil in first and then put the wax in. So, and Travis says, I was always told don't use oil before wax. Again, it depends on the company you're purchasing the wax from, like what's in there, right? Some waxes may have carrier oils in them. So if that's the case, then the carrier oils in it will be enough to absorb into your beard. But I can tell you for sure, ferociousbeard.com, my company, I don't use carrier oils in the wax because I wanted something that was, not with the intention of doing anything other than holding it in place. And the reason I did that was because the balms that I made were always kind of classified more as a conditioning balm, not as a holding balm. And so that's the reason. Okay, Michael says, please add Lucky Error. All right, let me grab that for you. Okay, Lucky Error. We're talking about bergamot, black pepper, juniper berries, pine needle, sage, and dragon blood. Okay, so Lucky Error is now scent number 23. Humidity. Hey, Nailbanger says his humidity has his beard looking like a bush. Oh, yes, humidity can definitely do that. Travis says, this guy with a giant wax mustache. He uses oil to remove the wax. Interesting. Yeah, just trying to keep away from the lips because I'm really liking the stash. Venom, you know, honestly, my best advice on that front would be just to trim this spot so it's not hanging over your lips. And keep the length elsewhere as long as you want, as long as you can. That's what I would recommend. If the only goal is to keep it away from your lips. But I don't know. That's just what I would recommend. But Dagan, ask Dagan too, because Dagan, he's got a huge beard and a huge mustache, and he would definitely be a good point of contact as well. All right, so we got 23 cents up on the board, 23 people here. So let's do that. Let's pick a winner. Let me see. And if there's any last cents that come in after I pasted it, that's okay. We'll go ahead and add it. Okay. All right, so since I have two wheel pickers, I may share the wrong one accidentally, and then I'll go ahead and share the other one. Venom says, so would you use the balm instead of wax? Not if I was intending to hold my mustache in place. My balm is more of a conditioning balm. It's not really a holding balm. So that's what I would recommend is if you want to hold the mustache in place, like, you know, for real, like you want to ride a motorcycle and you want that to stay in place, the wax. If you want to have it hold to a certain amount of point, but at the same time condition your beard, I would use the balm. No, not at all. I mean, these are great questions, Venom, and there's no dumb questions at all. This seriously, and the thing is, every company is different. Every company uses different ingredients, and so like what I'm saying is for what I would recommend based on how I make my products. There's other companies that, again, they use different ingredients, and so their advice might be different. It's really hard to say, here's what you need to do. Don't do anything other than this, because it varies depending on how companies do that. Weatherbeard Supply Company. What's going on, Corey? Hope you're having a great night, Mr. Nate. I am, actually. We're hitting the road tomorrow morning. And I've got one last order at the moment to which I've made. I'm just waiting. I had to wait for the butters to cool. And you are in here, Satisfied Senior. And your product will be going out tomorrow morning, right before we hit the highway. But everything else has been shipped out. And anything else that comes in between now and next weekend, they'll go out the following. Once I make it, when I get back, I'll start making stuff. So let me share hopefully the right screen, since I've got two of them here. Well, I'll pick the second one and see what it says. Okay, yeah, I can tell based on the shape of the words it's so small, but this is the one. Okay, let me move this up here. All right, StreamYard. There we go. We got 23 cents up there. True North asks, am I a pilot? So I do have a private pilot's license. I have not flown since I moved to Texas because kids cost more than airplanes. So that's why I don't have my airplane anymore. It was a nice little plane, but only had 2 seats also, so it could only be me and Barb that ever went. Or if I could take one kid at a time, but we wouldn't all be able to fit in that thing. But it was fun. It took about half the amount of time usually than it would take to drive somewhere. I used to be at North Central Airport in Lincoln, Rhode Island. That's where I flew out of. Dan says, is that acceptable, or does it have to be a certain number of cents oils? Oh, Dan, thank you. This is one I am going to add. Of course it's acceptable. So 24, Dan has a late entry, and it is Well, first of all, let me write your name. Dan B. 007. South Seas. Cool citrus herb. Lavender. Nice. Rosemary. Nice. Sage. Nice. Patchouli. No, I'm not kidding. I don't mind patchouli. Sometimes some people don't like patchouli. Some people love patchouli. I think it smells pretty nice myself in small doses. Oak moss and vetiver. That will be an interesting. And Dan, what do you want to call this concoction? Oh yeah, vacation. Yes, definitely. That is totally acceptable. You're just like Harrison Ford. Except I try not to land on taxiways if I can help it. I didn't know a name. That's okay, Dan. Why don't we, for now, as a name holder, we'll call it. Well, we'll just call it Dan Scent for now, and then if we want to come up with a different name after, we can certainly do that. So let me add that. Okay. All right, that is scent number 24. That is so awesome. A friend of mine in Miami is getting his hours in. That's a great place to fly, Miami. I will say it's probably a lot more expensive now to get your license than it was back then, you know. So, thank you, Nate. My first time entering. You got it. Tiki says, I've heard there's a couple of different types of patchouli. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't really looked more than just standard patchouli, but that's interesting. Let's see. Truno says, a friend of mine is an air traffic controller at TF Green Airport. That's the airport in Providence, Rhode Island. Technically, Warwick, Rhode Island. I'll tell you what, I've flown into TF Green several times. And if you fly in after 11 o'clock, there's no air traffic controllers. They go home. And the coolest thing in the world is when you're flying, you set the radio frequency to a particular to where the lights, it controls the lights. It's pilot controlled lighting. And you literally click it 3 times and all of the runway lights and the taxiway lights come on. And then if you want to make it brighter, if you want to make it the brightest it can be, like you're flying around at night and you're like, where's the airport? Where is that airport? You push that button 7 times and the lights just become super bright. It's made for like when there's really foggy conditions out. And it's you almost get this godlike complex turning on the pilot controlled lighting at an airport, because it is like all of a sudden, it goes from dark to light. All right, so let's see. We've got 24 cents on the board. Let's pick a cent on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Who's it gonna be? Oh my gosh. Emo, mark the date and time. You won, Emo. That means we are finally making coup de grace. Cent number 9 won. Coup de grace. So congratulations, Emo. I'm so glad that you decided to keep up with that cent. Congratulations. That is like, woohoo! Really, really cool. So, and I'm sure he's here somewhere, but that's amazing, because I know you've been trying for a while. Congratulations, exactly. Let's see. Venom says, if this is your first time, Dan, if you think it sounds good, name it 007. Yeah, that's a great name, too. I thought about that, but I was like, no, I'll let him decide that, but definitely. Venom says, not trying to overstep. Never, man. We're all family here, brother. We're all family here. I was thinking it was going to be Emo's night, seeing how it's his birthday. That is really, really cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, snap. It hit. Emo, you better go play the lottery tonight, man. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Very, very cool. So, I will be making coup de grace for the following show. Now, let's see. So, just so we get on the same page here, I will not be doing a show next Friday because I'll be still on vacation in Florida. But I will be doing a show the following Friday. So that means I will see you guys back here in 2 weeks, which will be June 10th. So June 10th, I'll make this sent for, and that's when I'll be making that. Of course, let's see, Strawberry Splash, I'm going to update this for you, Tommy, and so this will become available. I will send this out to you when I get back from vacation. I'm going to update that scent, and then I'll also be adding any of the scents I have not yet added to Collaboration Corner upon my return. So that is when I plan to do that. Now, stick around, guys. This is only the first half of the show. We're also going to be doing the Ferocious Friday free-for-all portion of it with Kyle. I just realized I haven't sent him the link to the backstage yet, so I will be sending him the link in a few minutes. But yes, Emo Sissies, thanks, guys. I'm beyond excited. Very, very cool. And again, happy birthday to you, Emo. Very, very cool. Very cool. Let me see. Don't forget, again, one last time, I'll remind you on this part of the show that code Mental Health will save you 30% at ferociousbeard.com. Greeter, you're getting a $25 gift card, and we'll be doing some more giveaways in a few minutes, including the 2 giveaways that we did from Instagram. One for the label. We're going to send you a combo of Lone Wolf. And then also, for those of you that had an input into the 4-ounce jar versus the 2-ounce jar, not for putting it on the website to purchase, but for putting it on the website as the picture to display when it comes to like the product photo. And the vast majority of you chose the 4-ounce. And again, the breakdown on that was... Where did I put it? Oh, I know where I put it. I put it on another sheet. It was out of the 30 votes we got, 23 said the 4-ounce jar just catches your attention faster. And then the 7 of you said the 2-ounce jar did. So that's what we'll be doing. So yes, we had... Greeter says, when is mine coming out, Nate? So that's going to be coming out... after I get back from vacation, because I just don't have the ability to update it the way I need to with an image and stuff like that from on the road. So that's when it'll be happening. So what was that water park in your area? Rocky Point. Yeah, Rocky Point. It's closed, but it was an amusement park really. There was a flume, but it wasn't really a water park per se, but it was an amusement park. Yeah, so Glory said, are you going to send me the link? Yes, I am. Let me see. I got to get that right now. I know what I can do. Let me just go real quick here. Sorry, I'm just letting Kyle know. Let me get it. Because, of course, I can't have him come on the show if he doesn't know how to get in here. So let me just click the invite. Here we go. All right. Let me see. I'll bring. So what's going to happen is we'll sign off of the Collaboration Corner for just a few minutes, and then we will bring back the show in a few minutes with Kyle on there. So stick around, you guys, just for a couple of minutes, and I promise you I will see you back in a few minutes. Congratulations again to Emo. Cannot wait to try making coup de grace, and it's about time. Looking forward to it. So anyhow, guys, I will see you guys in a few minutes, I hope. And well, that's it for this part of the show. And I'll do the giveaways again on the other end of this. So we'll see you soon. Hey guys, it's Nate from Ferocious and Kyle. Look at this. We look like twins today.
Yeah, I took a shower real quick. I looked at my closet. I'm like, let me throw this on real quick for the show.
Nice. It looks good, man. Well, thank you for being here. And what inning did you end up
15.
playing to, or your son? Huh?
15. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Dude, it was a long game, and it was like it wasn't raining, but when it's like foggy and misting.
Mm-hmm.
So after time, you just like you're wet, and it's like, dude, this game won't end. They scored a run, we would score one. You know what I mean? It was just back and forth, and it was just crazy. But we ended up
Yeah.
losing.
Well, oh, you did? Well, I'm glad that
Yeah.
you were able to get back here and jump on because it's always a pleasure having you on the show, and I enjoy having guests on anyway. I think it kind of it helps the show, you know. I mean, it
Yeah.
helps to get people to know people. So, so Satisfied Senior says, "Wow, so right on, Nate. Thank you. It is Memorial Day weekend, guys, and even though I want you guys to all have fun and enjoy your weekend, just please try to remember that it is Memorial Day weekend. We are thinking about those of who served that didn't make it, and they passed away defending our way of life and our freedoms. So that's I don't do Memorial Day weekend sales like a furniture store does or a car dealership does. The only thing I do is I increase my discount for veterans to 50% instead of 25%. So that will be happening tonight. I'll boost that, and it'll be through Memorial Day. So that's why you may not see, hey, how come he's not having a Memorial Day sale? Because it's not, the whole point of it isn't to have a sale, but it's to think about those of us, those who have served in our nation's military. So that is why I'm doing, just my approach to things. So.
Sorry if you see me like pump my fist or I yell all of a sudden. I do have the Celtics game on in the background. I have an eye on it. So
Yeah, you're okay, man. Forgiven. Hey, what's going on, Donnie? Good to see you. Really good to see you. Sup, broskies and broskets. How you been? So those of you who are sticking around from the previous part of the show, we started at 8 o'clock Central, and we started with the collaboration corner first. And in this case, Emo, the bearded guy, he's been submitting a scent for as long as I can remember called Coup de Grace, and his scent won. So I'll be making that for the next show, which will be on in 2 weeks, because after we broadcast tonight, I'll be logging off, I'll be packing, and then we're going on vacation tomorrow morning. We'll be driving to Destin, Florida. We'll get to Destin on Sunday. We're going to stop in Mississippi first and stay overnight, and then we'll hit the road again Sunday morning and get to Destin, I'm guessing somewhere around like 2 in the afternoon or something like that.
now you guys going to do something in Mississippi or?
No, I mean, it's a nice place to just, there's, I think it's Jackson, Mississippi. It's a nice little, town where we're just going to crash at the hotel. It's actually called Nuke's Eatery. It's a good restaurant it's a chain, but it's a nice restaurant. So we'll probably hit that and then we'll go. So,
Nice.
And Russ asked
Just
if
to
your
stop.
son's team won, but I think you said
No, we
they
lost.
lost.
Yeah, it happened.
But
You know what though? Games like that are fun to watch and things that like it's a close game. It sucks, but it doesn't really matter. You got to watch a good game for free.
yeah, I tell you what, man, any kind of sports games I enjoy when it's close.
Yes.
All the time, especially with baseball and football. If it's a blowout, I lose interest quickly because it's like, okay, we all know who's going to win this one, where if it's close, it keeps you on edge, and I like that.
Yeah. It was like a little back and forth, and so it was crazy. But plus all these kids too. I've been watching all these. I've coached half these kids when they were little. I coached them in T-ball, instructional league, and little league, pony league, and then pony league is when I stopped kind of coaching a lot of these kids. And they're in the high school, so now it's fun to kind of sit back and watch.
Sure. No, that's
But
totally
it's
cool.
crazy because I remember them as little peanuts, and here they are in high school, like young men. It's crazy how fast time goes.
Yeah, you're right. It does. It goes so fast. And I think back to even our kids, like born in 2008 and 2009, and I just I look at sometimes Facebook will send, hey, here's a picture of like 5 years ago today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it just seems like we just did this.
Well, my oldest son was
So,
only born in '05, so it's only a little bit sooner than our oldest daughter. You said '08, right?
yeah. Yep. So yours is probably what, taking driving lessons and
Oh, he's already
almost.
driving. He's 17. He's 17. He's
Yeah,
already
so it's like,
driving.
geez.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, it seems like once they hit that 12-year-old mark, it's just, boom, there's the time. It just
Yeah.
goes so fast. Um,
Yes.
it's just like I'm starting to realize. I'm like, he's graduating high school next year. He's already talking about looking at colleges. So it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
How's
Garrett
that?
says Nuke Sweet Tea is good. I do like Nuke Sweet Tea. And he mentions the McGuire's Irish Pub in Destin. Yes, I've been there actually before, and that is a really awesome Irish pub. Get this, Kyle. This place, they literally have over $1 million in single dollar bills hanging from the ceiling, the walls, everywhere. I mean, like
Oh
everywhere you
shit!
look, there's dollar bills hanging from
And they got a
every
million
single,
hanging. Wow,
at least 1 million hanging. Yes.
that's crazy.
So, Nate, can I use my win on Wednesday? Greeter, you can use your win any day you want. They never expire. Absolutely.
No, it's crazy. Hey, you're never gonna lose the place because if you need to borrow off yourself, you can just grab some dollars off the ceiling.
Yeah. Can you imagine though if like there's ever a fire and you're like, no, that's like
Oh,
cash, man. I mean, it's literally
that's
single dollar bills. Like,
that's a lot of money just up in smoke.
yes. But let's hope that doesn't happen. But still, though, it's pretty interesting to see all that money just in single, so it doesn't feel like it's millions because it's all dollar bills.
I'm telling you what, if I see that on the news in a couple of days, I'm blaming you.
Yeah, right. We bring you now to Destin, Florida, where a bearded man was seen jumping into a Honda Odyssey with ferociousbeard.com with 1 million singles. Said he was heading to a strip club.
Do you know what though? I guarantee you they have insurance on that.
They
To cover
must.
that $1 million. They have to.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's
Yeah.
not a couple of $100 on the ceiling.
No, that's like at least 1 million, and I don't know how much more, but
Yeah.
that's. But Greeter says, okay, got to wait till the first round. No worries at all. Absolutely, man. So Venom asks,
Hey,
what do you think of the Cheetos Flaming Hot Carolina Reaper chips? I have not had them yet,
I haven't tried them either.
but off the bat, I'll tell you, my youngest daughter likes Takis. Have you had Takis before?
Oh yeah, my younger son loves Takis too. Well, he did, but now he's on a flaming hot Cheetos kick.
Oh, okay. I've never tried the flame. I've had the Takis, and they're actually not bad, but too many of them, and I start to get an upset stomach.
Yeah, I can
You
see
know.
that.
So Donnie says they
They're
take it
really
down
good
and
though.
donate it. Yeah, I haven't tried the flaming hots. So Greeter says he loves Takis. Yeah, I can take them in small doses, but so they take it down. So does that mean that like it just rebuilds every year, or however often? I'm not sure about that.
So what people just add, maybe when people go in, they add the dollar to the thing.
Maybe, and then they take another dollar from the end or something and just keep rotating it.
Yeah,
Because every time you go there, I think there's a lot.
yeah. I don't know.
So, a couple of things before I want to. I do want to have a couple of giveaways, and we got an order today during the show, so we're going to do a bonus giveaway too. Let's see if it's somebody that was here that ordered or not, but even doesn't matter. But let's see. So the person that ordered it lives in California, and they placed an order at 9:23 p.m. from the online store. Oh, cool. They ordered. I just want to let you guys know that. So I have created a new collection for veterans,
Oh, I saw that.
and
Yeah, I saw that.
it's like a soft opening right now. I'm going to be really letting people know about that once I get back and kind of have a couple more images to show and talk about it on a Friday night. But there's a scent for each of there's actually 6 branches now because Space Force is new. I don't have a scent yet for Space Force. but I have one for the Army, the Air Force, the Marine Corps, the Navy, and the Coast Guard. So somebody just placed an order for the 5 1-ounce beard oils. So if you get a chance, go to ferociousbeard.com and take a look at the scent profiles for those, and it might be something that you might want to get for yourself. And I know that I'll be using those in some giveaways too, as I start really promoting it starting in June. But I did want to, at least since I can make it, I have the labels for them, and I wanted to have those available. So there's what I call a soft opening. So that means they're available to purchase. No Space Force, right? Yeah. I need to get a Space Force one.
I was actually going to order the Army one from my buddy who just came back. He was overseas for like a year, so he just came back, and I was actually going to order it for him.
Oh, awesome!
One. Yeah, I'll put
nice.
that in after.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, for all the for all of the I'm a veteran. I offer veterans discounts, and I really want to give things back to veterans that are, in the branch that they served. I think that was kind of one of those things that just made a lot of sense to do. So Greeter's getting the U.S. Air Force one. Awesome. And, I didn't come up with the scent profiles, but someone else did. And but I thought they were great profiles, and so that's why I decided to do that. I did come up with a Coast Guard one, but they're up there now. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do a giveaway first for the Lone Wolf combo pack? And that's because I wanted to let you guys know about these new logos that I've got for the 2-ounce butters. And so if I've already actually selected the names of the people that entered, because there are people that entered on Instagram. So let me just share that screen so I can definitely let me see, bring up the screen real quick.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take you guys outside with me while
go for it.
My son's car needs antifreeze, and he doesn't remember what it is yet.
Yeah, no, take your time, man. Okay, so wheel picker. So I've got 19 names on here, and let's see. And again, this is for the Lone Wolf oil and butter combo. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner right now. So 1, 2, 3. This thing is slowing down my computer.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins. Suspense is killing me here. There we go. Jason Esser wins. Jason Esser, you are the winner of the combo of Lone Wolf in the new label. So I'll be getting in touch with you via Instagram and letting you know that. So let me go ahead and just highlight that and do that. Oh, what's this? Hey, cool. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're a meathead, man.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, where's your phone? Well, I don't know.
All right, I'm just putting the name here so that way I know who to send this to.
All right, put it over here.
Send
over here.
Combo of Lone Wolf. Okay, so Jason Esser is getting the combo of the Lone Wolf. Very cool. And the other giveaway that I'm going to do is I had asked people on Instagram to hold on, once I hear Kyle too. So here, I'm just going to mute Kyle just for a second. No offense, Kyle, but I want to be able to have people hear me on this one, so this is a giveaway. So the second thing I was going to do is I had asked you guys on the website. Let me move this screen off of here for a second. All right. And let me see. I will see Kyle when he gets back. So let me just go to solo layout for a second. I'll see him when he gets back, and then we'll bring him back up on here. So I had asked you guys, what catches your attention more on the website when you're looking at beard butters? Is it the 2-ounce jar with a new label on it? And let me just show you these labels. So this label obviously has the scent profile, the fact that it's beard butter, and then I also have the ingredients clearly listed. It's nut-free. The butters are nut-free. How to use it, the logo, ferociousbeard.com. If you scan this, it'll bring you to the website. And, of course, don't give up. 5 stars because we get a lot of 5-star reviews. And then on this side, it's veteran-owned, handcrafted in Texas. Our website, established in 2017, and then our full mailing address, and the scent profile. A lot of people have been asking for the scent profiles on things, and of course, I do like that. With the black and white labels I used to have, I didn't have room to do that. But, so there's that. And then there's also the 4-ounce jar, which is kind of a new thing for Ferocious. We used to have them when I first opened. We stopped doing them for a while, especially because I wasn't able to make a really nice label for it, and I wanted to be able to make sure I made a nice label first. So this is the 4-ounce, and so I was asking you, like, what popped on the website more? And out of the people that, there were 30 of you that answered that question, and 27 of you thought that the 4-ounce...
Did you call it up?
Whoops, sorry, I'm just muting this again. So 27 of you thought that the 4-ounce did popped more, even though some of you said you wouldn't buy a 4-ounce, you'd buy a 2-ounce. And so that's okay, because I can have this. This is the image that I'm going to have for the butters, because I'll offer these in a 4-ounce and a 2-ounce, but the image that will display will be the 4-ounce. Thanks to your input on that. I really do appreciate that. So that being the case, I had asked you guys to select your preference, and 30 of you answered. So let me bring up those names into a new wheel picker, and then we're going to select, that was a $50 gift card for that. So a $50 giveaway will be announced just here in a minute or so. Let me just update the list. That wheel picker really, really slows down this computer awfully. I don't know quite why, but all right. And I hear Kyle again, so he may be back. Oh, there he is. All right, yeah, Kyle, I just muted you for a second. Just so
I thought I hit the mute button on my end.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I hit it too. Yeah, Dick said I hear another voice. It's the voice of Glorious Beard. All right. Let me bring this up here.
Like, everybody says it's so deep, my voice, but I don't really hear it. It don't sound that deep to me as like when other people try to portray it.
It's pretty deep. It's deeper than mine. All right, so let me share the screen real quick. Mm-hmm.
I remember being like middle school, and like the school would call, and I'd be able to answer the phone, and they thought I was my father.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of a meathead, believe it or not.
He got in trouble? I'll be sure to take care of this right away. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, really?
It's like
if I do that, I'll take.
Did he do that? It's like if I accidentally cut somebody off in traffic, which I don't usually do, but every now and then it happens. If they call Ferocious Beard or they reach out to me, I'll be sure to reach out to the owner and let them know that is unacceptable. Yes. All right, so
you get calls sometimes. That's hilarious.
No, I really don't. But I always think, what would I do? But that's probably what I would do. But I would be up. So nobody deserves to be cut off like that. I'm sorry. All right, so this is for a $50 gift card. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And again, this is super slow, so we may be here for a while.
Oh, is it? It's running slow?
Yeah. Here we go. See? Oh! Nene Budget Challenge. Awesome. I will be sure to reach out to that. Congratulations, Nene. In fact, Nene's working on, or has worked on a way to save, like a budget challenge. That's what Nene does. And I had asked for if she had anything that I could kind of like share with the Ferocious fans, because it's always nice to be able to try to save money, and if you can do it in a way that makes it easier, then I think that's great. And so she actually did. She made something that a process that, because when she does her live shows, she usually does them and talks to lots of different women about saving money. And I was like, that's a great concept, but I would, if you have anything that I can bring to the people who follow us, maybe they can try it. And but I just wanted to be kind of targeted more towards our community, which is majority guys, some women, and I thought that would be cool. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. So
Nice.
so Nick says loves the new labels. Awesome. I'm glad you do. Yeah, I'm excited because I print them all in house. So I'm like, I don't have to wait for labels to come in. I can, if I come up with a new product, I can, make a label right away.
As much as I like the colored ones, the black and white ones are so nice too, though.
Yeah, they're cool, and I still use those a lot for things that I don't have a color label for that doesn't fit. Like a lot of the collaboration corner scents still have black and whites.
Yeah.
My Create Your Owns have a black and white. Someone had asked, Nicholas had said, he had asked me, I think, just a few minutes for it. Yeah, he said, Nate, with a custom oil, can you do them in a color label? Nicholas, not at the time, you can't. It takes a long time to make a color label, especially a custom one. So
what if you made a Ferocious custom label, or maybe you like handwrite the scents on the side or something like that, but it would be like a permanent colored Ferocious one. You know what I'm saying? And just say custom on it or something like that.
The only problem is it's too time consuming for me to be efficient. Like I don't have an efficient way to do them. If I'm making,
it would just be one thing instantly, and just make a few of them, and then whenever someone makes a custom order, that's just the custom label, and it'll say custom on it, and then you can just write the scents on the side if you wanted to.
Yeah, but writing it on the side to me looks like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
It looks, so and I print them. So when I print them in like groups of 12, and they're this size. So groups, oh no, not that size, this size, which is the same size as the bottles, same exact label. It's like, what is it? 1.75 by 6 inches, I think, or 4 inches by 1.75, and I print them on one sheet. So to be able to, if I get like 3 or 4 custom scents and now I'm trying to change them, I really can't do that. It's not efficient. I mean, it's a good idea in concept, but I just can't. I'm not efficient with that. Mm-hmm. So. Let's see. Nick H, what's up? Good to see you, Bearded Ninja. Once I have the money for it in June, I'll be getting the Air Force, then the Marines, then the Army one. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't wait to get them to you. And you can get the series of all 5 of them for $89.99. So you save a little bit of money. Plus, you can use the discount code too for those too. So they're definitely the discount eligible.
So I got a question. So what do you guys go to Florida for? Are you guys going to visit family? Just recreational, or
just to go to the beach, hang out at the beach. We don't have like there's no ocean in the this area, so like you have to drive 5 hours south to get to the Texas Gulf Coast. And the Texas Gulf Coast, it's nice, but it's not, I wouldn't consider it to be like a beautiful Gulf there, because you have a lot of oil and a lot of just brown water. But as you get to Florida, it gets really crystal clear, blue waters, and I just love the look of it.
I don't know if I could ever live away from the water. I'm like literally on top of it where I live now, but like if I don't know if I could ever like live like more than like half an hour from a beach. I don't know, maybe because I'm so used to it. It's been there my whole life,
Yep, absolutely. So Russ says, Glorious, are you still smelling masshole?
I actually put some more in because I took a shower, so I put some more stuff in.
Yeah. What are you wearing now? Just curious. Some other company, which is all right. That's fine.
I put in 2 realms actually, which is the custom. I mean the collab I have with Woolly Wizard.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see. Nailbanger says, that's pretty rad. You make custom scents. You offer them in a beard butter. I do, yeah. So, but they start as an oil, and then you can upgrade to a combo or a trio. But like, I don't just make the butter without the oil. And the reason, actually, frankly, between you and me, guys, is that I use the oil as the template as I'm making it. I make that and determine what the scent profile is in the oil. And then if you want a matching butter, my ratio is always 3-1. So for the number of drops I use in the butter or the balm versus the oil. So like if there were like, 5 drops of peppermint in the oil, then that would be 15 drops in the butter. Or if you get the 4-ounce butter, which isn't available yet in the Create Your Own, but I probably will, then it's, if you get the 4-ounce, it's really like
6-1 almost.
6-1 ratio. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Your guest has an accent that I recognize. Yeah. That Massachusetts
Boston.
accent.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Yes. New Bedford. Sam plays back to work.
Yeah, New Bedford. But I don't think I could cut my grass in 105-degree weather. I'd fucking die.
I mean, it's not like super humid. Like, I've been to Boston on the 4th of July back maybe 15, 20 years ago, and it was so humid. Like, because you're right on the water. And it was, holy crap, it was like ridiculous. It was like 95, but it was humid.
Where you just stand there and sweat. You don't even have to move. Like, I'm the type, I'll just stand there and it'll just drip off my face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like, oh, man. All right, let's see. So, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So let me just show you guys that special release real quick, since I mentioned on the earlier part of the show I was going to do that.
Yeah, I got a notification from the app, I believe.
That I was going live? Oh, yeah. No, that we're doing that. Yeah, because I wanted to. Yes, yeah, I shot that out about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yep. Share screen. Okay, so this should show pretty well. All right, so this is it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more tucked away right here. So we got the Air Force, which is Aim High, Anchors Away for the U.S. Navy, Devil Dog for the U.S. Marine Corps, Semper Paratus, which is the U.S. Coast Guard, and then Army Strong for U.S. Army. And then on this right here, you can actually get all 5 scents in one order, and it lists the scent profile for each of them too. So, for example, the Aim High, which is U.S. Air Force, it is leather, smoke, and spearmint. And then, let's see, humidity at Lackland Air Force Base. Speaking of the Air Force, in August of '90 was bad. I was used to the Arizona heat, but that was no joke. Yeah, it can. Nicholas, yes, I saw your purchase too, so thank you. We'll be doing a bonus giveaway in a few minutes, so appreciate that. Really, I appreciate that a lot, Nicholas. Anchors Away, that is U.S. Navy. It is sea salt, tequila, limon, and tobacco and rum. And then Army Strong, which is U.S. Army. That is coffee, Texas cedarwood, rosemary, and white oak. The U.S. Marine Corps Devil Dogs. The scent profile is Captain Crunchberry, black pepper, and campfire. And then the scent profile for Semper Paratus is Cuban tobacco, barbershop, and peppermint. That's the U.S. Coast Guard.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, they each their own unique scents, and you can tell like each of them has their own kind of unique look. The hardest thing about making these labels was actually getting the colors exactly right, because these are the actual colors in like the navy. That's their blue and their yellow. It's a certain kind of navy blue actually, but it's not just regular navy blue. It's a certain number. Hex number, and then the yellow, like you remember like the Blue Angels, you ever see them at an air show? It's the same yellow they have on their planes. That's the same for Devil Dogs. That's the same Marine Corps red that they have as part of their uniform. And then same thing with the Coast Guard colors and the Army. Well, the Army's more just camouflage, but it's kind of the old style camouflage that I remember when I was in the military. So yeah, that's kind of like what it looks like now. So So they are
Those came out really
available.
nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I really do. I enjoyed working on those labels, and I enjoyed working on the scent profiles. So,
Hmm.
right. So Nailbanger 777. He's in Maine, but grew up just outside of Boston.
Oh, we're outside of Boston. So I'm not in Boston myself. I'm outside of Boston.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. You're in
New
New
Bedford.
Bedford, near the
Yeah,
water, right?
yeah. So I'm about 45 minutes from Boston,
Cool.
if
True
that.
north.
You know, what I mean, it could be a little less. So we drive up here.
Yeah, it's that whole. It's the cool thing about New England is like everything is so fairly quick to get to. Like, I mean, you can drive 3 hours and be in pretty much all 6 states. You know.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yep. South Shore.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the South Shore. Um, yeah, Satisfied Senior says collector oils for sure, even when the bottles are empty. Definitely. Rockland.
Rockland. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Rockland.
Remember that?
Yeah, I've
Remember
heard of
that?
that.
Remember that button? I'm falling and I can't get up.
Yes.
I used to install those in people's houses, and Rockland area was one of the areas I had to do that. Man, that
Really.
was a cool. It was a cool job because it was like pretty much I just go to different people's houses that needed the button, set it up in their house, show them how it works. It was tough sometimes though
Mm-hmm.
because you got some of these elderly people like they just want someone to talk to, so they keep talking, and it's like, damn, you got to get going, but like you don't want to be rude to them. You know what I mean? Because you know they're lonely, poor things. Because some of them used to
Yeah.
push the button and just talk to the people that came up on. They're just like, oh, I just wanted someone to say hi to, and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah. I'm
So
lonely. I need to talk to someone. Beep.
yeah, let me just hit my button. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a fun
So.
job. It was tough, but it was like because they want to tell you their sad story, right? Or my kids, I don't have kids right around me, or my
Mm-hmm.
kids died, or my husband died, and it's tough. It was a tough
Sure.
job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course. I mean, because they want to talk to someone. You
Yeah.
know. I wonder how many of those people are on the internet now. Because I know, like for example, my wife's parents, they don't have internet. I don't think they've ever been on the internet. So because it's a different generation.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
my wife's aunt who passed away last year, she was 75, and she had internet, and she kind of went on there a little bit, like on her phone and stuff like that. So
okay.
she knew a little bit. She knew enough. I remember one day she
Very
was like, "Do
yeah.
you know you can play cards on your phone?" I'm like, "No way, Auntie.
Oh
Dad,
yeah. Oh
you play other people. It's an app." I'm like, "No, sir." And she went on and it was just hilarious.
yeah. I remember my dad years ago. He remember back when they would send you discs and you could put the disc in and sign up for like free email
Yeah, 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 yeah,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
disc. And he got a disc in the mail, so he had a computer for typing, but he didn't really ever use it much. But I tried to help him with setting up email, and he was like, "Hold on," and then he would like have a little voice recorder, and he would
Hmm.
write like he would speak into the microphone every single instruction. But he would go into elaborate detail, like, "Okay, Dad, first you turn the computer on." And he's like, "Okay, wait," and he says, "Okay, so first I turn the computer on and I push the button in the back that's about a half an inch to the left-hand side of the computer." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here for a while." like there's only one power button, but he's like he had to
Yeah.
document where it was.
Oh yeah.
Um, but it was fun. I didn't think I mentioned this before. Like one time, I talked to my sister who mentioned that my dad had gone to the grocery store, and so I
Yeah.
called my dad and I said, "Oh, I heard you went shopping at the grocery store." Yeah, he said, "How'd you know about that?" I said, "I saw it on the internet." He's like, "You did?" He was like, "No, I didn't." I said, "My sister told me." But he didn't know. I mean, he thought maybe it was on the internet somewhere.
Think about how much it's changed from when we were younger to now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy to think about. Like we had nothing back in the day. It was just you had your TV, your phone that was on the wall. You know what I mean? That
Yes.
everybody in the house had to share, and if you weren't home,
Yeah.
you weren't getting the call. And if you missed the
Sometimes
phone
I
call, there was no caller ID. So if you missed a phone call, you don't even know who
Oh
it
yeah.
was.
Like, oh, who was that called? I don't know.
Yeah,
But you used to know everybody's number. Like I would know your phone number, or
by
because you
heart.
didn't
Yeah,
just say call Kyle. Like he's
yeah.
a 617 whatever. Yeah.
Or
I sometimes
if you had the big Rolodex.
yes, and on your big desk. Sometimes
Yeah,
I wish I know it sounds old fashioned, but every now and then it would be nice to have a phone on the wall, like a regular ringing phone with a real bell.
yeah,
Just more of a conversation piece, I guess. But just to
yeah.
I don't know, just to bring back that, you know, I don't know if
It,
I don't know. It was fun walking around the kitchen with that long ass cord,
long ass.
like,
That would tangle all up into each other.
yes,
Oh my god.
exactly. So,
Oh,
but
cool.
all
That's crazy to
right,
think about, though.
I'm gonna do a bonus giveaway first for Sean out in California. Thank you for your order, and then we're gonna do a second bonus giveaway for Nicholas. So thank you for your order. So without further ado, this is gonna be for a $10 gift card. Let's see. Here we go. Bonus giveaway. All right. So let me say we're going to use hashtag bonus, BONUS, hashtag bonus. So if you type hashtag bonus, you'll be entered to win a $10 gift card to Ferocious. Let me bring that up so people can see it. There we go. Hashtag bonus. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Nailbanger says, I remember it was 617, then they added 781 and 508. So 508 to me was always like Seekonk or Attleboro, Mass. And then,
508 in New Bedford. 508's New Bedford area.
okay. And then
Yeah,
781, that was like back in like Western Mass, like Chicopee, like something like
yes.
that, Springfield.
Six.
But nowadays, they just give you, like, if you, like, I signed up for a Google phone number, and it's why I
Yeah,
have, I think, a Massachusetts number. It's like, I forgot what it is. That shows you how, like, I never use it. I never call myself, but it's, whatever it is, FBeard1 will get you to me, but it's a Massachusetts area code.
yeah.
Let me see what it is. Contact. Yes, 857. That's a Massachusetts area code, but it's FBeard1.
Yeah. What my area now too? I guess I don't know if 508 got like overfilled, but we have like 774 as well too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You get all these calls from these strange area codes, and like you want to call them back sometimes, but you're like, what if this is to like, some one of they call you and it's like it's long distance. You end up paying the charges.
Drive safe. I love you.
All right, we got 10 entries so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, cool.
Yeah, I can't answer.
All right, and again, this is thanks to Sean out in California for your order. Okay, 11 entries. We got 15 here. So if you want to enter a $10 gift card giveaway, just type in
Hashtag
bonus. And then the second bonus giveaway, we'll use the same hashtag. So we'll pick a second winner for that second one. Yeah, 617 is Boston proper.
I actually think I still have a couple of gift cards. I got to go through my emails. I think I have a couple left.
Oh, yeah.
That I haven't even used, yeah.
Yeah, you can stack them.
I know the last $25 one, I never even grabbed it off my email, so I know at least that one's on there. And I think I have another one as well.
Yeah, you can stack those gift cards, and then you can also enter a discount code if you want to use that too. So
yeah, it's nice having that BOGO, so I got to use it while it lasts.
Yeah, because I got rid of the BOGO, but it's still good for the people that bought it. They'll have it for a year.
Yeah.
The only reason I got rid of it was it just wasn't selling well, and I mean it's a great deal, but most people I don't think they like to pay in advance for something, even though it's good for the year. So I was like, well, all
It's
right,
good
I
for
get
the
that. But
it pays
yeah,
it pays for especially where you have like the collaboration corner and you know what I mean. It's nice. I can buy an oil and get the butter for free.
yes, exactly.
And it adds up quick.
Um, oh, yeah, for sure. It definitely does. All right, we've got 12 entries, 16 here. All right, so we'll give it like another 10 seconds.
10.
10 seconds. Okay, let's see. On the count of three, I'm going to spin one. Not spin, but draw 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Good
see,
luck
this
to
is much
everybody.
faster. Good luck. Yes. Who's it going to be? Russ Young.
Russ.
Congratulations, Russ. You
Congratulations,
are
Russ.
the winner. $10 gift card. And you get that Ferocious hat on. Love it. So, very cool. All right, let's draw again for a second winner. And then this is for Nicholas' purchase. So thank you, Nicholas, for this one. Who's it going to be this time? Sophia
Oh,
Watson wins.
that was quick.
Congratulations, Sophia. I'll be sending your gift card. Let's see. I think I have your dad's email. So why don't I send it to him and then he'll be able to give that to you. Send to Mike. But congratulations to both of you and thank you all for entering. And again, thanks to Nicholas and to Sean for your purchases. I really do appreciate your support, of course, as a small business. I'm here for you and I appreciate your business. So thank you very, very much.
So what time are you guys taking off tomorrow morning? Or are you doing tomorrow afternoon and taking off?
No, probably about 9 in the morning. So once
That's
I
not too
log off
bad.
of here, I've got some, like my clothes are in the dryer. I'll probably fluff them up for a minute or 10 minutes or so, and then I'll pack. And then everything else, we're pretty much ready to go. So
Oh, that's
shouldn't,
good.
we're pretty ready. Of course, gas is like, how here, I put 93 octane in the Odyssey only because I get better horsepower, but it's like about 470 a gallon for 93 octane.
Oh wow.
So,
Just regular. Just regular up here. It was 489.
oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I've been I've been filling up my tank every half a tank. I just thought to get to half and I fill it up just so it hurts less. And I'm still
yeah.
paying more than what I was paying for to fill up my whole tank before.
Right. I know. And it's like, well, maybe I'll just. Oh, another reason you want to top off, just do half a tank is it might be cheaper maybe tomorrow or the next day. Or like you think, well, how much higher is it going to go? But it's like,
Yeah.
it seems like it kind of like goes up and down. It doesn't go down very much, but it
Yeah, I was gonna
seems
say it
like,
doesn't really go down. It keeps going up, or it'll just kind of hover there for a while, and then it'll go back up.
I bet you this weekend too, 3-day weekend, it's going to be even more expensive.
You're
You
gonna have
know?
to do when you're driving, maybe do a little bit of documentation on Instagram. Gas prices. What's the
Yes.
fluctuation as you go through, as you catch stuff on the highway or whatever? Are people off?
Right, exactly. So Russ, I did see your comment, and that's awesome. You want to give that to Nailbanger. Nailbanger, do me a favor, please. Send me your email address to ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com. And let me know your Nailbanger, and I'll go ahead and send that gift card to you. So Russ, thank you very much for that. Really, really thoughtful of you to send that off to Nailbanger. So Nailbanger, you're going to get yourself a $10 gift card. I just need your email address and your name, and then I'll be able to set you up in the store and send you off that gift card.
Oh,
If you're on Instagram, you can send it to Ferocious Beard Crew. That's my I guess my username on Instagram. Username, is that what it is, or is it a handle? I don't even know.
yeah, I guess it'd be username, but I don't
Username.
really know either myself. So,
Yeah, if I say something stupid like that to the kids, they're like, "Dad, it's not a
oh, I
username;
know they
it's a
like to know
handle."
right away.
Yeah,
It is what it is. It's my name that's up
yes.
there.
Oh, Satisfied Senior says, good night, Kyle and chat. Nate, have a wonderful vacation. Thank you very much, Rick. And again,
Good night.
your Create Your Owns are going to be in the mail tomorrow. So thank you for your business, obviously, all the time. Appreciate you.
He does a lot of Create Your Owns. He's got time. How many cents does he have?
A lot. He's got a lot. Like, I mean, there's over 100.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's a lot, which is, it's, I mean, then they all smell wonderful too. I mean, they all smell different, but they all smell really, you know, he has a great, sense about what works well together. Some of it probably is his own. I mean, some of it I'd like to think is because he's received, you know, some from me, and he can tell, oh yeah, I smell this versus this. But I mean, a lot of it has to do with also just knowing what goes well together, and or thinking what goes well together, and trying it. So
or what you like too kind of makes it easier too, especially when he's ordering it for himself. So what he would like to try, I guess it makes it a lot better as well too.
Oh, greeters out too, Michael. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your coming by for the whole show, and I hope you have a great 3-day weekend. Like 100, yeah.
That's why I like taking all my, like the ones I buy and like mixing everything together, mixing a lot of stuff together. It kind of creates new stuff. It kind of, and then it plus too, it gives me an idea of what can work together. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Together and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. I mean, when you're like, well, mixing Ferocious stuff or any, two scents together, you really get, you can make a really nice, like really more well-developed, deeper and broader scent by doing that.
Yeah. And sometimes you put things together and they don't really go, like they won't blend together. Like you'll smell one time, then you'll smell the other one another time sometimes, which does happen. Like you never really get them together, but you end up smelling like, oh, I smell Ferocious's Masshole right now. But then later on, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I smell whatever I would use with it.
Yeah. Oh, Woolly Wizard or something. Yep. Yeah. Definitely. So, okay. So Nailbangers 777's construction companies on Instagram. Nice. Yeah. So, let me know. And, either way, however you get it to me, just give me your name and your email address and I can set you up and send you that gift card. So awesome. Plus, I'll follow you too, and that'll be great. Greeter says, Kyle, nice to put a face with a name. Yeah, absolutely. And your beard's really starting to really get like almost like it was before.
Yeah, it's been about, you figure November, end of November was, so December, January, February, March, April, May, about 6 months.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Oh, it is the end of the month, so about 6 months now.
Yep, so. Absolutely.
The other one was a little over a year. Plus, I haven't trimmed it yet either. I haven't done any trimming. Last time I trimmed like 2 or 3 inches off after a year, just to kind of clean up the bottom. So then you figure out the November. So it's not that bad. Yeah, it's that Portuguese blood, man. It grows in quick.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's definitely. I used to know a guy who was Portuguese up in Rhode Island, and my friend Justin would joke with him. He said, Bart, all you have to do to grow a beard is just think about it. Like, and he would be like, and would just grow out as he's thinking. Yeah. Yes. And it's like, I can imagine that actually popping out real quick, Why does my face look so red? Hold on, let me see.
Is it maybe the tint with your camera or something?
That color intensity. There we go. Nope. Hold on. Have you smelled this scent yet? Look at it. Oh, that smells good.
That was pretty
funny. Yeah, it's a color intensity thing going on here. Nailbanger 777. Use code mental health for 30% off. Yes, you guys, for sure. Use that code mental health through the end of this month. And we also have resources on the ferociousbeard.com website for if you're needing some mental health resources, or if you know somebody that you think it would be beneficial, or if you want to look up information on, signs to look out for your buddies, your family members. it's something that's very important to me, and I thought it would be great to put some resources on the website. And so that's why I did. And I wanted to really encourage you guys to, know that those resources are there. And so that's why I was like, why don't I just do code mental health? And that way people will think about that, and they'll also save 30%. So that's why that's there. So, but I'll keep the resources on the site though forever, because I think, you never know when someone's going to need some help.
That's cool having it up there too.
I think so too, because I mean,
But
it's
you never
subtle.
know, that one person that really needs it comes across it and maybe guides him towards to going to maybe get some help or something like that. So that's
Yeah,
a cool thing to have. And you'll
yeah,
never know,
yeah.
but
And I'll
it
never
could
know,
help
but I
somebody.
mean, if it helps someone, I think, and that's also why I always put on the bottles, don't quit, or don't give up. There it is.
Mhm.
It's not
No,
focusing.
no, no.
Come on, you can do it.
You can do it.
It's just not wanting to focus. Oh, well, trust me, it says don't give up on there. So if you're ever looking at the bottle and you're like, oh, don't give up, you know what? Maybe it's just, it might be, maybe it's just a little to get you over to the next step. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
but let's see. It is 10:30 now, almost 10:22. So I'm just thinking about everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm caught up with the exception of the orders that came in tonight. And those orders will be shipped out. I'll make them actually when I get back, and then I'll ship them out. And it usually takes 1 to 3 business days for me to make them. Usually 1 or 2, and then I'll ship them out. So those will go out pretty quickly once I get back.
All we need is everybody to place an order while he's gone, and we'll see how many orders we can get him before he gets back.
Oh man, that would be awesome. The last time I went on vacation, um,
Didn't you
when
say
I
you got
got
a bunch
back,
last time?
I had 40 orders to fill.
Yeah.
And I love the challenge of like how many can I fill in this one time, and my limit is about 30 orders a day that I can do comfortably.
Yeah.
But so what I would do is I would do like 30, and then I do like 10 the next day, and if in case any other orders come in, but 30 I can do comfortably and not feel like, oh my gosh, I'm like stressed, but
Yeah.
anything over that, I'm
That's
like, well,
that's a good, because you figure 30 orders, it has you get probably what, 2 to 3 oils at least in there,
mhm.
or a combination of oil and butter, 2 to 3 of them at least in every order.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
well, I mean, some people they'll buy one thing, they'll buy like one oil, or they'll buy something that's like the magic mist or something because they want to try that. But
yeah,
most of the orders they'll have either like I've got the buy 3 get 1 free oils, or buy 1 get 1 50% off. So maybe they'll get 2 oils or 4 oils.
yeah,
Sometimes they'll get like a combo. Every now and then they'll get a bomb. Most people get butters now instead of the bombs. But
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
see,
wh-
but it's like if I buy 4, if I buy 2, or if I buy 6, the shipping's pretty much the same thing. So it's like, why am I going to spend all that money on shipping for one when I can just buy 5 or 6 of them and get it shipped? You know what I mean?
Yep. And what I try to do, like, let's say if you put 2 orders in, I'll try to like put them in one envelope, and then I'll try to
Yeah,
refund back one of the orders. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because why pay for shipping twice? If I know that I'm shipping you the same thing with the same tracking number, that's one postage purchase I made. So I really try hard to make sure I remember to refund your second shipping, but sometimes I miss. But sometimes, usually, if it's 2 orders though, sometimes it goes up to priority because it's heavier now. But either
yeah,
way, though, I'll still try to send to refund one of those shippings.
yeah.
So. So yeah, Ellie says, never give up, never surrender. I'm going to pick you up like they did in Defender. No shame in your game because your name ain't Ender. Never give up, never surrender. Yes, exactly, Ellie. That's a really great touch, Nate. Thank you. Yeah, it came to me one day when I was looking at houses, and I saw that sign in a yard randomly out of nowhere, like don't give up. And I'm like, that's really cool. I liked that because it wasn't a sponsor. It wasn't like, anything other than a reminder to people that it's worth it. It might be bad right now, but it's a temporary issue, temporary problem you might be having. And it will get better. So there isn't a scent profile on Nate's site that I don't like. Russ, thank you so much. And more than half of the scents are scents that you guys in the Collaboration Corner come up with. And I love making those because it's not mine. It's like I came up with mine originally, and then I started running out of ideas, but I wanted to be involved in the community and have something that was fun. So that's how Collaboration Corner came up. And it's cool because it has a benefit of like, now I kind of know what you guys are asking for based on what your scent profiles are, So.
And you're kind of having everybody involved in your company too by putting these up on your site, and it gets
and I say who it's from
stuff as well. Yeah.
I'll say who it's from, that kind of thing. So it's just really, it's fun. I enjoy that part of it. So I mean, it's hard to scale. I can't scale like that, but it's fun to make these, create your owns, Yeah, but I can scale with my stuff.
You're coming out with a new scent every week, pretty much. Is what you're really doing.
If it rates an A or B.
Because all you do is get the scent profile, but you still have to actually put it together to kind of figure out how to work it, unless they're really specific on what they want. What what scent heavy or not.
And that's the thing. It's like when I hear other collabs, where they're like, well, I need to send it to you or send it to the person who they're collabing with and see how, does it need more of this or more of that? I mean, it's almost like it's too much. Like if we need to adjust something, sure, we can adjust something. But for the most part, like, I think it's fun. Someone coming up with a scent, I'll build it based on their ideas. And then when I send it to them, pretty much that's the product, unless for some reason it's just totally lacking something that the person who came up with it had in mind, which usually it doesn't. It's usually I try to read what they're saying,
Yeah.
So this is what Nicholas, he got a custom oil and butter with a Collaboration Corner scent, the spruce, orange, sea salt, oak moss, bamboo, and sage that you entered the Dashing Z's. Awesome. So here's another cool thing. If you order a create your own, then you can essentially go to the head of the line and I can put your scent on the website. If you like it enough, I'll put it on there as a create your own special release. So other people can then purchase it at without paying the whole create your own price. You know what I mean? So, or if you ever want to order it again, you can. But thank you, Nicholas. So.
No, there's a lot of interesting scents that come out of this.
Yeah, there really are.
Free. I figured I was kind of letting them build up for a while because I haven't ordered from you in a while. But I figured if I let them build up, now I can go through a bunch of them and look. And what I'll do is I'll grab a bunch of different oils, and then whatever I like, I can always go back and grab the butter.
Mm-hmm. And the butters, I mean, they're going to pretty much be exactly the same as the oils because of that 3-to-1 ratio I use, which I found finally. Like at first, they were doing like 2-to-1 when I first started, but I was like, this isn't strong enough, and people were saying it was, not strong.
Yeah.
Here's Ellie saying, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into Nate's imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of Nate's creation. I like that. No bad scent. I got to get someone like, Bearded Beta. He's got a deeper voice than you for,
Yeah.
For those of you this is an old commercial, I guess we'll call it, that he made. Listen to this voice. If it'll play.
With over 60 curated scents, your Ferocious Beard starts here. FerociousBeard.com.
Sounds like a movie, one of those ads you see in the movie theater, local theater.
Yeah.
So...
That's pretty cool.
All right. Well, yeah. So we got 12 people here. I'm thinking that I should probably log off pretty soon just because I know Barb's going to want to get to bed pretty soon because of the vacation.
Yeah, you definitely want to get. Now, who's doing most of the driving? You or her?
Me. That'll be
Is
me.
she doing any? Is she doing?
She does
any,
some.
or- Yeah.
Yeah, she does some driving, but she doesn't like driving over bridges. So we won't have any bridges for a while. But so I'll probably do. I don't know. It's hard to gauge what the traffic will be like tomorrow because I know a lot of people still want to go traveling because of the the holiday.
The long weekend. Yeah.
But I don't know.
You-
We'll have to see.
You
Once
would've
we
probably
get out
been
of
better off-
Dallas.
You probably would have been better off leaving this morning than tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but the kids still had to go to what they
that's
had to
true,
do, and
Yeah.
and plus, I mean, I need to do laundry and get these last bit of orders out. So,
Yeah.
No,
No, I
process that
understand. I
should
was
be
just
your.
saying we'll see. Hopefully, it's not too bad for you guys.
Yeah, and I'll still keep posting on Instagram periodically. Keeping up with what's going on. Because I enjoy just the community aspect of that too.
Yeah.
So, but
You gotta
yeah,
make
maybe
sure
we'll
you
do
post
a
the gas
live.
prices. Definitely.
Yeah,
post
no,
the
I'll do
gas
that. I'll
prices.
post the gas prices. Be like, holy crap, man, jeez,
Yeah. It'd be pretty
can't
cool
afford to
see
get
what
back
it
from
is.
Florida.
I
Well, moving to Florida because we can't afford to move back.
know. Yeah. Hey, anybody want to PayPal me a couple bucks?
Right? Yeah, I'm trying to get back to Texas.
I need 4 orders so they get home.
Hey, you never know. I mean, you laugh, but I mean,
4
I'm.
orders.
Yeah, come on, give me another order. I'll get me 50 miles. Come on. We're trying to hit Cracker Barrel, but we may not be. We might be. Even McDonald's is pricey now. Like I remember, even going now to McDonald's, like with the kids, to get 4 meals is like over $30.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
I just get. Actually, I went. Where did I go? Oh, KFC. It was just meal for 3 of us, me and 2 little
Mhm.
kids, and it was $29.99.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But McDonald's just for if I get it for just the 2 little ones, it's usually it comes out to like $15 or $16, and it's like, what happens to it being like a few bucks? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I know everything's
Yeah.
so more expensive now, but
I know, but it's like, geez, it's like
Even if you
they
get-
need to
even-
start paying people more for how much things cost.
yeah. Well, they pay people more now. That burger is gonna be even more.
Well, like, so I went to Burger King a couple of weeks ago, and when I remember when I worked at Burger King in high school, it was like $1.99 was the normal price for a Whopper with cheese.
Yeah.
And on sale was 99 cents.
Yeah,
But I was
yeah.
being paid $5.75 an hour back then in like 1988.
Yeah.
So I was talking to this woman at Burger King, and now like a Whopper's like $5.69 or something, a Whopper with cheese
like that,
for
yeah.
just the burger. But I said, and she was really friendly, and I was like, so if you don't mind my asking, like, what do they start people out now at Burger King, at least here in Fort Worth? And she said, they started her out at like $11.50.
Yeah.
I'm like 11. So okay, so I was making $5.75. So I was making basically half of what she's making, but the
Yeah.
burger's gone up like 3.5 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Crazy.
like it's crazy.
Well, even if you just go to
So-
McDonald's or something like that for yourself, it's $10 plus.
I'll be like, I'll get that chicken sandwich and a water, please. It's like the
Well,
dollar.
yeah.
They used to be the $1 man. I don't know what it is now, but
Think about it, not too long ago, it was $5 footlongs from Subway. Now the cheapest one
Yep.
you get, they're $10 plus to get a footlong at Subway.
yeah,
And $5
Yeah.
footlong was only a few years ago.
yep, that's right. Yeah, I went to. I mentioned this a couple of months ago. I went to Five Guys, and right on the door, it says like rated like greatest value burger or something. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go in there, I was expecting to spend about $8 on like a burger and their fries. It was like almost $15.
Yep. Yep.
Like holy moly! And I mean, their burgers are okay, but they're not that great.
I don't. My wife swears by that burger. I'm like, babe, it's okay. It's not
Yeah.
like, spectacular. But
Yeah,
some people love it. Some people love it. Some people love that Five Guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think it tastes pretty good, but it's certainly not worth $16 for a burger and fries. Their fries are good though, but so what's gas in Texas? So
Boston's
I just put
460, so that's a little cheaper than where I am right now.
yeah, so for like 87 octane gas here would be around 430, 440. And for well, I take that back. It's probably around like well, it's probably about 430. I put 93 octane in the Odyssey just because I get better horsepower, and it was like it was either 465 or 485.
I'm gonna have to see what 93 is around me. I'll have to send you a picture of it next time I see it, because I know it's like 5 something.
Oh, yeah, it's fast food is not cheap anymore. Nope, you're right.
And I'm at the age too where if I eat fast food, boy, I'm on that toilet like not too much long after. Especially like
Yeah.
McDonald's and Burger King, man, it goes right through me.
Oh,
Taco
yeah.
Bell,
It's just so greasy.
yeah.
And I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time now, but there's a place called Taco Casa here, which I really like. But they pile on the cheese. It's really, I don't know, it's really good.
I love a lot of cheese in like a burrito or a taco or anything
Yep.
like that.
Tiki says, "Masshole,
Tiki,
hello."
what's up, brother? Did
Yep.
Tiki ever get Masshole? I think he did. I can't remember.
Tiki, you've gotten Masshole before, haven't you? I think so. Oh, today you paid $4.60 for a gallon of milk. Yeah, that's pricey. I know. So milk around here is $3.99. Although there's one place called Brahms, you can get 2 for $6. So that's not bad if you got an extra refrigerator to put thing in.
My like the little corner. If you go to a corner store, it's like $6.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And then in the store, it's about 4 and change.
Mm-hmm. My little niece worked for Burger King in Maine. They paid $15 an hour. I heard somebody talking about they wanted to make the minimum wage $30 an hour because of the way the economy is. But the thing is, they don't understand that if they do that, then they have to raise all their prices. So it almost like skews.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's gone. It's just, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Taco Bell, spicy potato tacos. Oh, I have not had Taco Bell in a long time. Like since Rhode Island, I think.
I do a lot of KFC. I do like KFC. If I'm going to stop somewhere, if I'm going to stop at like at a fast food, I try to go KFC first. Popeye second, maybe. I wish I had a Sonic around me because there's a Sonic in Seaconk, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Somerset. I think it's Seaconk. No, it's in Swansea. But it's a little bit of a ride for me, but I wish it was closer because I like it.
Mm-hmm. Sonic, I am not crazy about their food at Sonic. And
No?
I think that their drinks are good, but I don't really like the batter they use or whatever, like if they're frying something. Like if you get like mozzarella sticks or you get like onion rings, which I do like onion rings, but
I love
not from there.
Yeah.
But I like Burger King onion rings, but I don't like the Sonic ones. There's something about it almost tastes like a fair.
I don't like Burger King. They're too, I don't know. It's like no onion and it's all just like it's dry.
The onion rings?
I find. Yes.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I like them. I like the taste of those. But I don't like the sauce. Like, to me, they give you that, like, some kind of dipping sauce, and, I don't need that.
Sauce you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
To me, it's like horseradish or something. It's like, I don't, that just changes the taste of it.
I don't really, like I said, I don't really do either one of those much. I try to do more like KFC or Popeyes I like.
Yeah, I haven't had Popeyes. I've seen them around. It's like what, like Cajun style or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think KFC's way better, but
yeah, I like KFC. I think KFC's, but here, see, there's a chicken place called Babe's Chicken in down the road from. Oh my God, their chicken is amazing. It's a chain. It's a small chain in Texas. It's like there's 3 or 4 of them. But wow, they have either chicken or chicken fried steak. That's it. And you could either get that, and they give you like if you eat at the restaurant, it's unlimited potatoes, unlimited vegetables, bread, like rolls or something. Not rolls, but like biscuits. Oh, it's delicious. Yeah. Nicholas asks, Oh, so I was going to say, Nicholas asked, on the Create Your Own, do you put the profiles and labels? Not on the black labels, I don't. There's an option for the original label, which is a white label, and I do put the scent profile and the number of drops that I use in your scent on that one. But on the regular black labels, I don't. Just because it ended up taking, from a production point of view, it took too long. I document them, so like if you ask me, hey, what's in there, I'll let you know. I'll let you know the number of drops if you ever want to make it at your house or whatever. But I don't put the scent profiles on those labels. Ellie made $9.10 an hour at Arby's.
Yeah, see, I don't have an Arby's around me.
So the last time, like, I remember Arby's when I was in the Air Force. They had one in Wyoming. But then when I moved here to Texas, they had Arby's here too. But I'm not crazy about the food. It's just like deli meats, but it doesn't taste like, it's no boar's head, put it that way.
Yeah. I like boar's head. And actually I got this like local market that like they do a lot of their own sandwich meat. They do a lot of smoking of the sandwich meat and stuff like that. It is so good. It's expensive, but man, it's so worth it because it's so good.
Yeah. Russ says, I think $15 an hour for fast food is high wages. It is. I mean, it is, but it's in comparison. Yeah, it depends on where you live too. Like, I mean, so you can get a job in customer service at a financial company for like maybe $22 an hour, $23 an hour. Or you can work at fast food and make $15 an hour. So in other words, the scale used to be a lot different. It used to be like, $7-8 at a fast food versus 15 for customer service at a company. Now it's getting closer. You know what I mean? So
they're almost getting rid of the minimum wage. Wow. See, I'm just getting tired now. My mouth ain't even working.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
they're getting rid of like middle class, and they're just kind of putting everybody in one.
1 second.
You're either going to be rich or poor. But
okay.
Put in perspective like this: you're saying $15 an hour is a lot for fast food, but here in Massachusetts, actually where I live right now, they're charging $1,200, $1,300 for a 3-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. So now you think about that, you have $1,200, $1,300 for rent, not a mortgage. We're talking about rent.
Right.
And some places are even more. This is the 3rd floor. If you're getting the 1st floor, who knows what they're charging? You know what I mean? They don't come available because people try not to leave them. But $15 an hour ain't much when your rent is $1,200, $1,300.
Yep.
So
milk is over $5 in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as a good example, like the house that I moved into. So when I left Rhode Island, we sold our 1,300 square foot home in Warwick for what? $260, something like that, $267, something like that. And we moved to Texas in 2007, at the end of 2007. Oh no, I'm sorry, the end of 2006 into 2007. We bought a 2,800 square foot brand new home for $211. It was brand new, and so our mortgage was, about with interest and with taxes was probably around like $1,550 a month, which that was, we both were working people, so we both had jobs, and but the same exact house next door to that house, they sold it to a company that rented it to people, and they were charging people $2,250 a month for that house. So we were paying $1,550 a month for a mortgage, and they were renting that. They're paying them $2,250 a month for rent. So I don't even know what it is now. Probably more, because that was like 6 years ago. Since when they were renting that. Let's see. Russ, you need to raise the wages of an EMS worker. See, EMS, they don't get paid a lot, unfortunately, and there's a lot of training that goes into that. It just drives me crazy, because I'll see like police officers, they'll get around here at least anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 a year as a cop. If you are a firefighter, same thing. You'll get about that, depending on the community. But EMS workers, they'll get like, $20 an hour. They'll make like 40,000 a year. Dispatchers, same thing. Dispatchers get really crappy. They get like 34,000 a year, and it's like that's low. I mean, you can't really, it's hard to survive on that. Or you can survive, but it's hard to really build up for your future at that rate. So
it's a cost a lot to live, especially here in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. True North Beard Company, Boston fast food restaurants around $17 to $18 an hour. Yeah, Tiki says his mortgage was $1,100. That was the monthly. Yep. Did that include your taxes and all that stuff in escrow? That was a monthly pay. Yep.
Yeah. See, ours is 14, and that includes the insurance and everything else.
Yep. 1-bedroom apartment in the Boston area is $1,600 a month.
Yep.
Yeah, and like when my dad, like when he lived in Brookline, he lived in Brookline public housing for a while, and so he was on the 10th floor of a building, and it was a tiny apartment. It was literally probably the size of a bedroom and a half. A bedroom and a half is what it was, and you have a little kitchen, you have your little sitting room. And he said that if that, like, there was another building right next to it that was the same style of building, and they rented out to college kids, and they were paying about $1,600 to $1,700 a month, but it was small.
That's crazy.
And even Colorado, like Ellie mentioned, she's in the Boulder area. Boulder County rent is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I've looked at, like, if you go to Realtor.com and just type in, you don't even have to type in a city, just type in a state, and it kind of gives you, like, random parts of the state in different house prices and stuff like that. So you kind of get a sense of like how much properties are going for, and it's
insane.
Yeah. And then another thing I was going to say too is like you might be like, oh wow, we could get a fortune for our house because it's the best price we've gotten ever, right? But if you move, well, there's that. Good luck finding something. But also the interest now is over 5%, whereas I locked in this rate at 3% a few years ago. You know what I mean?
My brother sold his house. It was on the market for 3 days, and he got $65,000 over asking.
Yeah, but is he gonna But he's gonna move to another house, right?
He's moving from out of Mass, moving to Connecticut, and the market's a lot cheaper over there.
But the interest rate still, it's 2% higher than.
Yeah, I didn't ask him what the interest rates are over there, but. Well, the house that he just sold, he bought 3 years ago, and he made $100,000 off the house in 3 years.
Sure. Yep.
So.
We bought this just at the right time because within the next year, I think this house value has gone up $100,000. But again, like I wouldn't want to move necessarily because that interest rate.
Well, I just looked up on one of the sites, and the value of our house went up like $15,000 in the last 30 days. Like houses around and just shooting up the value. It's crazy.
Yep. Zillow's a good site if you want to kind of get what it thinks.
That's what I.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I went on.
Yep. EMS should get paid way more. They literally save lives. Yep, they sure do. And yet, they don't get paid nearly as much as they should. The housing market is nuts.
Like nurses and everything in the ER, they don't get paid much either.
No.
And they deal with a lot of shit.
Selling in 1 day. Yeah, let's see. Nailbanger. Yeah, that's just rent, not electric, not heat, not cable internet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really crazy. Then the property taxes. Yeah, and I don't know about you, Kyle, up in Mass, but like in Texas.
Property taxes are ridiculous.
Yeah, people are getting taxed out of their house here because they raise it. They can raise it legally no more than 10% a year, which is a lot. So if you're paying $6,000 in taxes the first year, that means the next year is going to be $6,600.
Yeah.
And then what, 7,200, 7,300, something like that. So
around 73. Yeah.
But then next year it's going to go up to 80. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's insane.
Yeah, Boston, New York, San Francisco, all is the highest rent. Oh, Bearded Ninja, I just fell asleep. Time to get a shower and go to bed. All right, man. Have a good night.
You know, yeah, I'm
Seattle
almost
not
ready
far
for bed
behind.
myself.
Yeah. Well, guys, yeah. Well, Kyle, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate your
Not a
being able
problem.
to stop by. I hope you guys all have a great week.
I hope you have a
Have a
great
safe
week. Hope you have a
3-day
great time
weekend.
with your family.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to just hanging out and just, no stress, just
No
relaxing.
stress.
And
Nowhere to
yes.
go, nowhere to be.
Yep.
Just kind of what I feel like doing today is this, and let's do this.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. But I'll definitely send pictures. I'll put it up on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And I will be back in 2 weeks right here at 8 o'clock Central. And again, so today's the 27th. So that means it'll be June 10th. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Have a great 3-day weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
So,